Hello and a very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
And together with Shayley, and together we are really excited because we haven't had a timepiece show for so long. We've got the last live timepiece show before Christmas because it is just around the corner, and you've still got, of course, the opportunity to get these in time for those Christmas presents. And my goodness, 3 incredible brands.
Perfect Christmas gifts we've got for you. We've got limited editions. We've got men's watches and ladies' watches. We've got lowest ever prices.
We've got lots of items under £100, lots under £150. We've got savings. Up
to £1,100.
Oh, my word.
We have a very special watch called the Tourbillon. If you've heard of the Tourbillon movement, it's not very often you see it at the kind of prices that we've got it for.
The lowest ever price we've seen it, honestly. It is phenomenal, and it's such a beautiful piece. We have got ladies' pieces as well, so we truly have got something for absolutely everybody. And those watches with a 5-year warranty, which is phenomenal.
We've also got a couple of other brands, I should say. No, there's no bands tonight.
Where's the band?
There might be. Bring on the band.
I've heard David's quite a good singer, actually.
We've got Gamages of London, and we've also got Samuel Joseph. The brands are fabulous, the timepieces are fabulous, and there's gifts for everyone. And speaking of gifts, there's also a lot of complimentary gifts with some of the timepieces. So we're going to give you a quick preview of some of the pieces we've got for you. We'll pop some details on the screen.
Shall we include our guests
Shall
with
we?
these?
Shall we?
I've made the effort of coming here today, with my sack of goodies for you.
You look good. You brought some extra gifts. So
we said how well you look.
It's been must have been about half a year since we worked together.
A long time.
Yeah, we got some really great gifts for everybody.
And some brand new today's, which is really exciting as well. So where shall we begin? Well, you see the details on your screen. This has always been an absolute favourite, hasn't it?
The World Timer is a flagship watch. It's got flagship materials to it as well. It has all of these ethos of space, and when you look at it, you can see the amount of work that's gone into the design of this watch. You have got a sapphire glass crystal on the front of it, a 51mm case size, and a mecha quartz movement, which is actually sourced from Seiko and is the powerhouse of many really expensive watches beyond this price point. But this is a Swan and Edgar special, beautiful stainless steel strap, and all presented with of course, a world timer function. So you can tell the time in 24 cities around the world by virtue of where you are right now.
Now, we've got a little clip that we can show that explains how that is, because it's really simple. It means you can see the time, as you say, anywhere in the world.
So if you've got relatives living in America or Australia, or perhaps you're going to get this as a gift for somebody that's travelling, this is absolutely perfect, isn't it?
So if you are travelling, you set the time to where you are, and then my assistant in the back there will turn the sub-crown at 10 o'clock so that you put London at 2400 hours. And now you can see in Paris, of course, it's 1 in the morning. And in more exotic places like in Honolulu or maybe you're in Auckland, it'll be 11 o'clock in the morning in Auckland, time for your morning coffee.
Fabulous.
Fabulous. Now, the thing you do have to watch with this, there is a clock on the screen. This is a time-limited offer. This is the lowest price we've had this, and it's only this price for the show. So please remember, it will go up after the +1 shows, so you've only got the opportunity. And what a price for this.
Well, I think this is the lowest price we've had on Shop on TV, and the World Timer is, as I say, so much heritage. So get it while you can. It's a fantastic gift.
It's absolutely stunning, isn't it? Absolutely beautifully boxed. That perfect gift. Comes with that 5-year warranty as well. And Swan and Edgar, they've got such a history, which we will go into a little bit later on as well. Should be £230, £149.99. And, of course, if you're ordering on the website, use PayPal Pay in 3.
Yeah, just £51.65 on your first of 3 payments. Colour option-wise, well, we're looking at the orange option that you see there, but you've got, I believe, 4 different colours to choose from here. So if you want to go for the World Timer, you've got blue, you've got grey, or you've got orange. There's 3 options available.
And the colours are always so popular, aren't they?
Well, if you really look at the dials, you can see there are flecks of silver in the actual presentation. You can see that there.
It's like you're looking up to the sky, isn't it? You're seeing the stars. It's absolutely stunning.
Now, with your Swan and Edgar timepieces, you will receive a complimentary gift. All Swan and Edgar timepieces, you get this gorgeous leather card wallet.
And this is the most useful gift you will ever receive because, of course, with contactless payments, you don't have to take it out of its protection, and you don't lose the 3 numbers on the back.
Yes,
you know,
and I love the fact it's so flat. You can easily put that into a pocket and nobody knows it's there. It's not a big, bulky sort of wallet, but you've got all your credit cards in there. For me, it's great just to go in a small handbag, you know, when you're going out to parties and things. It's so handy for the girls and the guys, and that could be a separate gift for somebody else. Or if you're buying the watch as a present, you could keep that for yourself. Or save it as a birthday gift for a little bit later on. And check everything out on the website, shopontv.co.uk. You'll find all the timepieces, and we have got phenomenal savings on absolutely everything. We have got ladies' watches available as well, and remember, we have got Swan and Edgar. They're all coming, Swan and Edgar, with that lovely actual leather card holder, and we have got Samuel Joseph as well, and brand new for me. I haven't seen the Samuel Joseph before. And then we have got as well, of course, our fantastic Gamages of London, which we're excited to have with us. But we're still on Swan and Edgar, and we have to show this timepiece.
Wow.
I was
oh, my word.
He was upset with this.
I was upset.
We're not sure if there's been a mistake on the price, but, David, you're a bit shocked at the price of this.
My jaw fell to the floor. I could not believe that this was under £100 with a complimentary gift as well, because this is another flagship watch from Swan and Edgar. Again, you've got a stainless steel 316 stainless steel case, which is IP protected. You've got sapphire glass. It's a 43mm, very fashionable case size as well. If you start looking this up on the web, you see lots of handsome young fellows walking through streets of Bond Street wearing this particular watch. And I never believed that we would... In fact, it's the first time I've seen it in its upgraded box as well.
The box is absolutely stunning. If you are buying this as a present... Oh, gosh, the excitement of opening that box. It's a bit like opening up an engagement ring. I'd rather get a watch, personally. But that, I mean, absolutely beautiful. And you have got the choice at the moment, but I think these are going to disappear really, really, really quickly.
It's less than £100.
There must be a mistake.
5-year warranty, less than £100. Comes with the wallet, which is worth £45. Yes. On its own, and that's a complimentary gift. But remember, it is your last opportunities really before Christmas. It's our last live show that we've got scheduled in for timepieces, and what an incredible save. Oh, I love that open heart at the bottom. To me, that looks like an old plane landing.
So there's 210-part, 20-jewel automatic movement, the beating heart, the open heart there with the Cornwall Bridge, and so much going on in the dial. Day-night indicator, you've got business quarters, the day, the date as well. The whole thing is really perfection personified, and I can't believe the price. This is definitely...
And we've got 2 colour choices as well. You've got the red, which you're looking at right now, and we also do have a rose.
I just want to show you behind as well, because this is a fully automatic timepiece.
Absolutely stunning.
Explain again, remind everyone how an automatic timepiece
so automatic watch works on the basic of kinetic energy. I'm sure you remember your physics at school. Invented by John Harwood in Bolton in 1924, so 101 years ago, not far from where we are right now. And that rotor moves as you move, and it charges the mainspring of the watch, and it gives you a lot of power reserve, so you can take it on the nightstand and wear it in the morning. It's going to be absolutely terrific and fine.
It's like you create the time. It's, you know, as you're wearing it, you're creating that time, you're winding that piece. It's absolutely stunning, and I do think they are going to disappear very, very quickly. We haven't got hundreds upon hundreds of that timepiece, and it is a price that we did not expect it to be. Under £100, 5-year warranty, and of course you do get that complimentary gift alongside that as well, which is the leather actual card holder. So 981787 is your item number, and of course if you're ordering on the website, you can of course split that cost with PayPal Pay in 3 as well.
Absolutely brilliant price right there. Again, everything on the website, all the brands that we've got for you on the website, all the complimentary gifts, we will run you through those as we go throughout the show. But it's not just men's timepieces that we've also got ladies' pieces for you as well. Now, we're going to go to our second brand. This is just a quick preview for you. Gamages of London bring us fantastic timepieces. And this ladies' timepiece we've got for you is a brilliant price against our usual price of £249.99. It's down to less than £100. so £150 off. Now, tell us about Gamages first of all.
Well, Gamages was a department store in Holborn, which was famous really for a fabulous animal section where they had this talking minor bird called Jackie that I remember in the very early days when I was a kid, and it had a great toy department as well. So
it was
very important
for the
me.
toys, wasn't
but
it?
It's been reprised as a London brand, and the designs are unique in one way that when they actually are gone, they're gone. They're not repeated.
Oh,
so
that's
so
nice.
it's incredibly limited.
It's quite unique, yeah.
And the designer takes a great deal of pride in that. Your eyes don't deceive you. That is a diamond, a little diamond at 12 o'clock. And it is a Swiss quartz movement as well.
Right.
And with all the Gamages tonight, you're going to get a complimentary pen, a gift with purchase.
Now, this is
for
great.
£99.99, a lovely gift idea. I love the centre to that face. You look at it...
It's like a honeycomb,
It
isn't
is like a honeycomb.
Yes.
It's absolutely beautiful. Diamond there at 12 o'clock. But then when you receive your watch, and perhaps you're buying this watch as a present for somebody for Christmas, you will also receive, oh my word, this beautiful, and it is beautiful. I've written in it already because I do think it's so important.
That's all you're writing your cheques for Christmas.
Absolutely. I do think a pen that holds nicely and writes nicely is so important, and it does. The weight to it's super.
And that's your complimentary gift with that ladies' timepiece. I did look on the Gamages of London's website. They've got a pen very similar to this, and it's £90 just for the pen. That means you're getting the watch for £9.99.
Yes.
And look at the watch, really nice size. I think sometimes ladies watch it. Obviously, it's what you prefer, but I think they're too small sometimes and you can't read the time. It's a really nice size.
It's a good size. It's contemporary design, not a circular design. It's got that kind of octagonal look to it as well.
Yeah.
And because it's a Swiss quartz movement, it's going to be a very, very accurate watch. And remember, these watches come with 5-year warranties as well.
Which is absolutely under £100, 5-year warranty. The pen is complimentary pen, which, as we say, there's one virtually identical on the website, and you'll find it's £90. So you really have got exceptional extras and value for money. But do not miss out on that. And, of course, splitting that cost with PayPal Pay in 3, £34.98 if you're ordering on our website. Of course, you can jump onto the phones, but the website is the best way to go if you can, because then you'll get opportunity to have a little look at absolutely everything.
Spectacular deals across the board, massive savings up to £1,100, and that is exactly what we're going to show you next.
And we've got a couple of offers that are only available at the price for the show.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's limited in that way, I have to say.
Well, this...
Save the bank balance slightly.
Yeah, this is, I would say, the most incredible timepiece I've ever seen.
So again, this is the Tourbillon, of course.
Yes.
And it is a watch. I was talking to the producer earlier in the show, the director actually, Paul, and he was saying that in fact this is the most popular thing to watch on YouTube.
Really?
Of the Swan and of all of the watches that have been, of all the clips we've got. And there's obviously the reason for this is the heritage of this goes back to 1801. And it is Abraham Louis Breguet that designed the Tourbillon, but he couldn't have designed this watch because it's got so many modern elements to it. 316 stainless steel, 42mm case size, 19 jewels, 322 parts, 30 watchmakers collaborating to make a single timepiece.
Good grief.
I mean, this is the top of the tree.
It's all
this
about
is a
the
gift
movement, isn't it?
a gift that you will treasure for years.
And it is a timepiece that you'll pass down generation to generation, isn't it? We're looking at it in the box right now. However, Swan and Edgar have got this on their website right now. This is the lowest price Hayley and I have ever done this for, because if you go to Swan and Edgar right now, you're looking at £2,000. Sold out in that colourway.
It's a timepiece people dream of having. And price-wise, you've got the opportunity tonight, when it should be £2,000, you have got this at £899.99. But, of course, you can split that cost over those 3 payments with PayPal as well. It is an absolutely beautiful, stunning piece, but it's all about that heart. It's all about that movement. I could watch this watch forever.
And of course, what Breguet is doing is negating the forces of gravity by putting the whole movement into a cage and rotating it 360 degrees every minute. And this was a phenomenal thing he achieved because Breguet was a very clever man, and he worked out that there were positional errors in watches that stood in waistcoats for the whole day because they were pocket watches in those times. And now it's a conceit, really. It's something that horologists just love, and that tourbillons can go up to hundreds of thousands of pounds.
I know, yeah.
They're an amazing breed, and most people can never dream of owning a tourbillon, but tonight that is a unique opportunity, or a very rare opportunity, to actually own a tourbillon.
This is the only watch that the back is even more...
Yeah.
The front is stunning, but the back
The back is a Salvador Dali design, I think. Everything about it is curved.
Inspired by.
And inspired by.
Look at that.
It is inspired, Sean.
And to think that's been hand-assembled.
And look at the way that the 30 watchmakers have collaborated to put those 322 parts in perfect harmony with a 42-hour power reserve, sapphire glass on front and back, 316 stainless steel with that gull wing finish to it. It's phenomenally beautiful.
Absolutely stunning, isn't it? It is. You could just have it on screen and leave it right there.
Yeah.
It is mesmerising. We are all the same. Our director is the same. You just can't take your eyes off. It's sort of... It's like the actual workings. It's like they're floating in that watch. That is absolutely stunning. Now, you have at the moment, but I do think we will lose some of these very early on in our shows, especially when we join ITV. You have at the minute got options of colours, but they will only be there for as long as that stock is there. But do remember, at the end of our shows, so at the end of our +1 shows, this will go back up in price. So to have such a saving, £1,100 saving, you have got at the minute the option of the red, the blue, the orange and the yellow, and 4 really stunning colour options as well. So please, if you are thinking, should I, shouldn't I, why shouldn't you? Perhaps you've got a really special occasion coming up as a gift, perhaps for an anniversary, perhaps you're getting married and your partner doesn't want a ring. Why not give them a watch? And this can be, you want to spend the rest of your time with them, the rest of your life together. I mean, that's beautiful on, isn't it?
I'm wearing it because I can tonight, because this is a show that is so special. But normally, of course, I never get the privilege of wearing a tourbillon. I wish I could.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are in that same situation, wishing, if you love your timepieces, wishing you can have a piece like this. But normally, like we were saying, not only thousands of pounds, hundreds of thousands of pounds sometimes.
I mean, because the tourbillons are so rare, they are the pinnacle of any collection, no matter which brand. And a lot of brands don't even go near them because they're too difficult. So fair play to Swan and Edgar to actually produce not only a tourbillon, but one with so much art and beauty around it.
Yeah, I think the nicest looking.
We've always said,
always, it is one of my absolute favourite pieces. It's stunning.
Remember, they are limited editions. We only have a finite amount of stock here. If you want to go for the tourbillon, it is the ultimate collector's gift and comes in 4 different colour options. Remember, we've got the blue option that we're looking at right now. You've got a red, you've got a yellow available, which is stunning, really different in the yellow, and there's also an orange. For me, it's blue every time. I love this blue. Absolutely gorgeous.
And the great thing is, although it's such a stunning piece, that is going to look just as stunning on your wrist with a T-shirt and a pair of jeans, but then just amazing with like your really smart jacket tonight. And it is a piece that you will hand down. This will be, you know, in the future being handed down to your son, to their son. It's a piece that will live on and on. It's absolutely stunning. And actually, the directors are just saying it's quite unisex.
You would definitely wear this.
agree with that completely. I'd love to have that on my wrist.
Oh, yes, many ladies do buy this watch.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's perfectly normal. But you read the reviews of this watch, it's absolutely... Everyone loves this particular watch because when they get it home, they're even more taken away by how great they are.
It is the opening of that box, and it's like the films when everything glistens. You know, the Christmas tree lights hit the front of, and it will be the best gift. Remember, everything delivered in time for Christmas, which is fantastic. And of course, that coming with a 5-year warranty. And of course, as well, your complimentary gift, you will get the leather
card holder
alongside that, which is worth £45 as well. But your saving on this is only for our live shows. Well, up until the end of our +1 show tonight. So please make sure you order whilst you've got got that extra special saving, lowest ever price we've seen it.
Yeah, just a quick preview for you right there. Remember, spend over £30, so every item on the show, you're going to be able to use PayPal Pay in 3. So on your tourbillon, you're looking at not £899.99, it splits the cost for you. So £302.31 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. 561731. Get ahead of the game there and get the tourbillon whilst we have it in stock. We're going to go to another piece and another brand new today.
Yeah, so Samuel, I don't think you've ever seen the Samuel Josephs before, have you?
We have.
So we had a show in October.
Right.
And this really stole a show, because not only are you getting a limited edition watch, but you're getting an interesting array of these. But we managed to get 2 more colourways this particular time as well. And when we go through the specifications of this watch, you'll be quite amazed by what you're actually getting for the price in terms of this Samuel Joseph watch.
Now, limited edition, fully automatic watch that we've got for you. £129.99 means £110 saving against the usual price. And that comes down to £44.98 on your first of 3 payments. 184302. Tell us all about Samuel Joseph and the background.
So the background is actually a bit sporty, because they originally started off making watches for many of the Premier League clubs as limited editions.
Right.
And then they decided that they would make limited runs, again, of watches that are affordable. So they're always trying to make the price right on these as well. And the designs are inspired by a kind of nautical theme. So if you look at the anchor and the rope there, that is a Samuel Joseph Limited. That is their logo, which I think is great.
12 o'clock.
And you can see a lot of work's gone into the design of this watch. It's an open heart as well. You've got the day, and the month at 2 o'clock. But this is a 45mm case size, just so you know. It's a little bit larger for those of you who like larger watches. And it's the only watch we'll be seeing tonight that's got recessed pushers. Now, I'm sure you'd love a recessed pusher. Now, what that means is it's flush, you see, against the case. You've got an IP steel case, a stirrup style to the side of that watch, the lugs, and a leather strap to it, and around the side, mineral glass. And with all of these watches, you have a 2-year warranty.
I think that is absolutely stunning. That is one of the brand new colours as well. We've got 2 new colour options, and this has been so popular. Only been to wear once before in October.
Once before. This is the second time. And as I said, it was bowled over last time with how these were received, because no one had ever seen these before. They also come in a very nice presentation box, which we'll see later on. And you've got 4 colour options here in this steel. And we'll see they actually have another design which is almost the same, but it's in IP rose gold.
So the new ones is the black, and our second new colour option
is blue.
Let me switch it over so you can
let's
see.
show you the 2. As we've said in the past, only been to air once
they haven't been seen before.
Super popular. Oh, the blue's stunning.
Oh, it's vibrant,
I've fallen in
isn't
love
it?
with the black, but now I'm swinging. I think I like the blue now.
That's really vibrant. That's a stunning colour, and I love it against the yellow gold as well.
And these, again, are automatic watches, 210 parts and 20 jewels, hand-assembled as well. Exhibition back, which Sean is now saying, with the detail, the Fibonacci detail on the Samuel Joseph. A rotor arm, and you see how the watch is powered also in an automatic way. And everyone is serial numbered, so you can trace it back to the original watchmakers.
I mean, that is incredible, isn't it? The patience to hand assemble a piece.
The assembly must...
Like this.
I mean, it's such a clever... I mean, to do that kind of work, so intricate, isn't it, David?
And really, every single watch is a labour of love for the actual horologists that are making these watches. And they're designed to last because, of course, with jewels, you've got a frictionless surface. So I have automatic watches that are over 50 and 60 years old. So these are watches that stand the test of time.
I love it in the blue, but we've got 2 other colour options as well, remember. Let's show you those final 2 colour options before we move on. 184302. Oh, this one in the brown.
You see, that's got the brown strap, which is really, really lovely. They are all available at the moment. We are expecting a really busy show on these, though. And if you are thinking as a Christmas gift, of course, delivered in time for Christmas. And, of course, you can split that cost with PayPal Pay in 3 as well. So your first payment, just £4.98. You see that I do like a brown watch.
Now, this one we're calling Steel and Mocha. That's your option if you're going for this one. That's a great colourway, isn't it?
And remember that brown is a designer colour that's come back into fashion big time. And people are wearing brown, not just brown outfits, but orange and the combination of
I love brown and navy.
Different
I love
colours
brown
go
and navy together. I really do. I think that's a great contrast. Often I'll wear
very popular last time.
Really? Yeah. A navy suit with a brown pair of shoes and a brown belt and a brown watch.
I think brown never went out of fashion. I've always thought brown, that sort of colour option, especially as a lady, is such a great contrast to all and everything. You'd have a handbag that colour, you'd have boots.
Again, this is what you would wear. You would wear this size of watch. Hayley likes a big chunky watch.
And though I love the black and the blue, I would probably go for the mocha, we're calling it. It's sort of a, I'm right to say it's sort of a coppery sort of colour. It's got some, it actually sort of seems bronze.
Like a
it seems
bronze
to change
on the
colour
face,
as it catches the light.
It's got real depth to the face, hasn't it, David? Real texture.
But I like the fact that their recessed pushers actually give it a much more streamlined design overall. And these watches, you can see that they got really popular in a business setting as well, because they kind of make a statement.
Actually, the classic one for me is that final colour option I just want to show you. This really professional finish, I think, on this one.
So ivory coloured watch there, not ivory, but ivory coloured. And the work that's going on the dial itself, you can see that not only with the Roman numerals picked out there, but the kind of sunburst dial, and around the side, you'll notice that the edge of the watch, which is a reholt, is entirely mirrored.
Oh, yeah.
So it allows the light to bounce out.
To reflect. That's gorgeous.
Oh, that, yeah, you see, all of those.
That does not look like it was £129.99.
No, that looks so expensive.
I'd be thinking thousands of pounds in the jewellery shop window.
Perhaps you've got someone that's retiring, and this would be a great retirement gift, or perhaps you've got a special birthday coming up, perhaps there's an 18th, the 21st, the 30th. I think a watch is such a fantastic gift as a present, and every time they look down at their watch, they will think of who bought it, what that was. You know, I've got watches that I know were bought for my 21st, I know were bought for my 30th, who they were from. It means so much. You have got a fabulous opportunity with two brand new colours tonight, but as I say, only been to air once before and was super popular. So do please check those out on the website, shopontv.co.uk. On the website, we have got ladies' timepieces tonight. We've got Swan and Edgar, we've got Gamages from London, and we've got Samuel Joseph. So we have got some really fabulous collections. We've got prices, lots of watches under £100, and we've got lots of special extras as well.
We've not sold out of any items as of yet, but we think we will do, because when it comes to timepieces, they do tend to sell out time and time again. So check all the different models out that we've got for you. We've got stainless steel bracelets, we've got leather bracelets, and as Hayley was saying, we've got 3 different fabulous brands for you. But we're sticking with Samuel Joseph for now. Now, this is pretty similar to the previous one, but it's got that rose gold finish.
It's got the rose gold finish, which is a much more, well, not much more, but a more expensive finish to actually put onto the watch. The 0.6 micron colouring that gives it that rose gold look to it. This is the black version with the rose gold indices, and you see with the blue contrast, it works again really well as a combination. When you look at this watch, you've also got 2 variations, and I can tell you on the last show, these watches actually were the most popular.
And I'm not surprised. They're so eye-catching. I mean, that would start a conversation, wouldn't it? It doesn't, whatever anybody's wearing, the watch is the first thing you would notice. And you do notice people's timepieces. And like you say, I love the recess of the buttons on the side. I've never seen that before. So smooth.
So the way that works when you get it home is that if you've got it's very simple, a paper clip.
Yep.
And you can just change the time that way.
Oh, right.
Or change the date, I should say.
But it is like that finish, that contemporary smooth finish that you've got there. Great pieces from Samuel Joseph. £139.99, £48.31 on your first of 3 interest-free payments on this one. 921669.
Look at that face.
Look at that.
Again, fabulous gift coming up for Christmas. They will be delivered in time for Christmas. Really beautiful piece, 2-year warranty with this. Super saving, and of course, like we say, when you split the cost, that cost is even better when you're thinking it's just 3 payments of £48.31. And that is a present solved, and a present that someone will cherish forever. We have got 2 colour options of this as well. So if you are thinking, which one shall I go for? Both as stunning as each other. So you have got the rose and the black, which we've just been looking at, but we have got a rose and a blue. And so often the blue option is really popular in a timepiece, isn't it? Blue's a favourite.
I have to declare this was the most popular colourway.
Yeah,
last
I can believe it.
But not by a massive amount, but it was, in fact, the brown was very popular as well. But this was the most popular option in blue and IP rose gold. 45mm case size, 210 parts and 20 jewels.
That is absolutely beautiful.
It's £139.99. They look so much
fully
more expensive.
Automatic, which again is crazy for this sort of price. And as you were saying earlier, these are timepieces that you are going to treasure forever. Lovely genuine leather strap there as well, even down to the stitching on the strap.
Yeah,
absolutely
it's gorgeous. The finish
beautiful.
is absolutely gorgeous. If you want to go for this item, 921669 is your item number. Fully automatic, remember, and again, a limited edition timepiece. The quality, the finish that you're getting here, Samuel Joseph, all coming with a 2-year warranty. And if you spread the cost interest free, remember, it's just £48.31 on your first of 3 interest-free payments.
And first time Sean and myself have seen this range and only been to air once before, so really excited to have this range with us. Absolutely beautiful. So is it the blue or is it the black? I think for me, it is that blue. The blue is stunning. However, there is something very classy, isn't there, about a full black face, black strap.
Black and rose gold. What a great contrast that is with the black and the rose gold.
And again, really nice size. This is a size, you know, for a really lovely size. For the guys, I do like a big watch. I'd wear this as well. And you've got all the added complications. You've got that lovely open heart. I love an open heart when you can. It's virtually like you see the heart beating of the timepiece of the watch.
It's just a lovely feature to have on a watch, to actually see the movement, and also with the exhibition back, you can see the way that the watch is powered, and the date is another great feature to have on there.
Stunning. So 921669, your item number there.
Yeah, and of course you can pop that in your basket on the website, and then on the website you can split the cost as well with your PayPal payments, making everything so affordable. You have a little nosy at everything else. We have got ladies' watches coming up as well, so we've got female timepieces, but we can chop and change. I like the guy, you know, what we would class as the guys' watches. I love those big-faced watches. Absolutely adore the next watch that is coming up, and I think as a gift for somebody that loves to travel, the World Timer is a piece that is beautiful to look at, is beautifully boxed as a gift, comes with a 5-year warranty, but the fact that you can very much tell the time in any country on one watch is fantastic.
Well, World Timers are, again, very sought-after timepieces, but the Swan and Edgar World Timer, because it's got that history of space travel, and we didn't show on the preview, in fact, the back of the watch,
which
has actually got the moon lander on it.
There's
as well.
a lot of detail.
So there's so much going on this watch, and the specification is to die for. 316 stainless steel, sapphire crystal on the front of that watch, and sapphire crystal can only be scratched by diamond. It's 9 on the hardness scale, so it's used in watches costing many thousands of pounds. You can't get a better material than a sapphire crystal. And you've got superluminova on the battens, Swiss superluminova, which means that at night time you can tell the time.
The battens glow.
The battens glow at night.
Now, we talked about the reverse of the watch. Look at that detail.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my word.
I love Swan and Edgar. I think the detail to their timepieces is quite incredible. That's fantastic.
You go on the website and you see a lot of space kind of references.
Yeah.
And there's a space centre in Leicestershire where we have a space ambassador in Swan and Edgar, which actually eulogises about what we're doing with hydrogen and oxygen, creating power and travel. And Swan and Edgar are very proud of the association with that ambassador as well.
I mean, when you look into that face, you can virtually see the sky and the stars
the night
and
sky.
the planets.
But look at the dial. The dial has got those flecks of silver in there. So it's looking at the night sky. You've got the Earth, like the moon.
Yeah.
You've got a... actually, Sean, we should give it a starting it off now and to actually have a look at the stopwatch function.
Okay.
Because we haven't actually, I haven't described the mechanical quartz element of this watch, which is that the watch is powered by a Seiko mechanical quartz movement, which is not only highly accurate, so less than a second a day in terms of error to the watch, according to Seiko themselves, but also you can see that the second hand is sweeping along, not like a quartz watch, which goes kind of like tick, tick, tick. This is actually doing 4 beats a second, because that's the mechanical element within inside this watch that allows you to actually time up to 60 minutes of activity using the subdials.
Wow, look at that.
And it flies back, and that's something which would break a lesser brand, but it certainly won't break a Swan and Edgar.
So smooth,
If only we could
such
turn
great
back time
quality.
like that. That would be beautiful.
And then when we talk about the world time, this is the reason we've got all these different places around the outside of the watch, isn't it? We can tell the time.
Yeah, how do we set that and work that so we can actually physically tell the time wherever we are or wherever friends are?
So if the assistant in the back studio will move the watch so that London is now at 1 o'clock or coming up to 1 o'clock. We're not quite there yet, but let's assume it's 1 o'clock. You can see that it's now set to tell the time all over the world. So whether you're in Honolulu or in New York, in Puerto Rico or in Rio, you will know what time it is. So you won't wake up your aunt in Auckland because you'll know what time it is in Auckland before you call her up.
I think it's a great gift for anybody that does love to travel. Perhaps you've got relatives that live abroad. Great gift as well for them. And just such a beautiful piece visually, but with so much. There's so much. Swan and Edgar are so good at incredible designs, but they put so much into their timepieces.
And it's also the colours that they choose, because, again, Swan and Edgar's history goes back 200 years. And they had royal warrants for the production of silk and other draperies.
Oh, is this where they get those colours
from? The
from?
colours, and the design of the colours today, which is a Reprise brand, it's a London boutique brand, is always to put colour front and centre in the design hierarchy. So you see this orange here. It's so unusual. And again, last time it was incredibly popular because, let's face it, 99% of watches are one of 3 colours. They're white, they're black, or they're blue.
But how great to have something like this.
But you watch one of these great A-listers or someone watching a programme, you'll notice they don't have those colours. No. They have something a little bit more windswept and interesting. And that's where you get an orange colour.
Now, remember, this is a time-limited offer, so it's only available during our shows. It will go back up in price, I'm afraid, at the end of +1 shows. So do make sure you order this whilst we are showing you it right now, because the price will not stay at £149.99. You will be disappointed if you do miss out on the deal, because if you shop elsewhere, you can see our regular price, £230. And, of course, if you go direct as well with Swan and Edgar, you can see there, again, you really have got an opportunity to get such a huge saving on a timepiece that will mean so much to whoever you're buying it for, and perhaps you're treating yourself. There is nothing wrong to treat yourself. But remember, at the moment, you have 3 colour options. You have the blue, the grey, and you have got the orange, and you have got a complimentary gift, which actually, if you go on Swan and Edgar's website, you'll find is normally £45, and that is that leather wallet. Remember, what you've also got is a 5-year warranty, which I think for these prices is phenomenal. And present-wise, absolutely beautifully boxed.
Okay,
I mean, how are we doing it for this price?
Well, firstly, I'm just imagining that special day, either a birthday or a celebration or a wedding or maybe it's a festival in your world. You present this to somebody, they're going to be so stunned and so pleased. It solves so many issues, you know, because, you know, when you're looking for gifts nowadays, at the last minute, often you're not having a lot of choices, are you? But look at this.
And you're also getting that complimentary gift.
They're getting the most useful complimentary gift, yeah. Everyone wants one of those.
That card holder is really handy, and you could keep that for yourself if you're buying the timepiece as a gift, or you could keep it for a birthday later. It could be a different Christmas present for somebody else. But my word, do not miss out on the opportunity of getting this for this money. Colour option-wise, remember, the orange is always so popular. So whilst we do have it available, grab it. But we do also have a grey and we do have a blue option. All of them, it is looking, it's like you're looking up into the night sky, the stars, the planets, absolutely beautiful. And telling the time worldwide as well.
Absolutely stunning colours. On the website, you'll be able to look at all the different colour options as well. If we don't show them live here in the studio, you can check them all out there on the website. And take a look. We do have ladies' timepieces that you can see there. These are all mixed gender timepieces, I would say. Doesn't matter. If you like a timepiece, buy it. It's as simple as that, isn't it?
Well, I personally like really big faces on timepieces. So, you know, it's what you fall in love with. And I think there's a lot to fall in love with tonight. And talking about falling in love.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my word.
She doesn't mean you, I'm afraid.
Oh, no. No, I'm more in love with the tourbillon myself. But
we've all fallen in love. And honestly, if you haven't seen a tourbillon before, wait till you see. And it's all about the movement. But hand on heart, I think this is the most beautiful tourbillon that I've ever seen.
It's the most exquisite, simplistic, beautiful tourbillon. It's, I call it Michelangelo of tourbillons.
Stunning.
The way that it's being put together. There was a slight creaking there with that.
It's like the vintage creak, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Vintage creak to the box.
Yeah, the box itself has got that kind of carbon-esque look to it. But again, when you're receiving a gift, don't you love it to receive something like this?
Oh, you can't even imagine.
You'll get a spare strap with it as well. We'll explain how the strap works a bit later on. This is in blue, but the blue is like an infinity dial. And if I look at that 42mm case size there, you can see those leaf hands, which are gorgeous, with a tiny amount of lume on them. And then the whole essence of the tourbillon is that movement that you can see in the open heart at the bottom of the watch. 80 parts moving in perfect harmony through 360 degrees every minute, negating the forces of gravity. An invention beyond its time of Abraham Louis Breguet. Breguet invented the automatic watch. He also invented the montre attacked, the way of telling the time without actually looking at the watch. You felt it with your hands. And
wow.
It was used in gentle society, so you didn't actually be embarrassing to actually look at your watch.
Fantastic.
How interesting.
An amazing man.
Now, you can see we've got different colour options. We just looked at the blue in the box there.
Oh, the magma red.
Oh, the depth of that
don't you
red.
love that?
And look how it catches the light.
It's like the red gets smaller and larger, doesn't it, as it catches the light. That is beautiful.
Well, the process of making that dial, we talk about 30 watchmakers. Of course, there's one or two of these watchmakers actually just making the dial. To get it, they're spinning it and putting pigment onto it over multiple passes to give it the depth and the veneer. And it's like making the most exquisite of vintage cars and spraying it multiple times to give it that depth and that patina that you see there.
Now, it is all about that movement that we see in the centre of the watch here, the tourbillon movement. When we say limited edition, we are so limited on stock we've got here.
Super limited. Your price is only during our shows again tonight. So after our +1 shows, it will go back up in price. Your saving is £1,100. It's the lowest ever price that we have seen this at, which is phenomenal. And when you see the reverse of the watch, oh my goodness, you can understand why it takes so many craftsmen to make and assemble this.
And not a single straight line. You can see some of the synthetic rubies there.
That's so true.
A 42-hour power reserve at 10 o'clock, so that is the mainspring you're witnessing there. The beautiful cabochon crown that actually works the watch and powers the watch. The sculpted gull wing 316 stainless steel, beautifully thin, elegant as it sits on the watch, and a first layer strap, which has also an easy deployment clasp. And those straps are also, the way that those straps are attached to the watch, you can take them on and off really simply as well, should you need to.
Now, you'll be really disappointed if you miss out stock-wise, because I think there is a chance they won't survive the whole of our live shows, but also price-wise, because if you then, go and shop elsewhere, go to Swan and Edgar, you'll find, again, you have got such an incredible saving. It truly is the lowest ever price. Sean and I have worked alongside Swan and Edgar for many years, never seen this at this price. It's absolutely phenomenal. And there you're seeing it, of course, on Swan and Edgar's website. You will be disappointed if you miss out on our saving, going down to £899.99. And of course, you can split the cost with PayPal as well on our website. But which colour option? I think they're all great colours. Now, this is unusual.
So I just love this. This is burnt sienna. Of course, we're calling it orange, I believe.
Burnt sienna is much more exciting.
I much prefer burnt sienna.
Absolutely.
And if you're trying to make a statement, you don't want to follow the crowd. You don't want to get a blue watch or a black watch or a white watch. You want to get a watch that's got an interesting colour to it as well. It's a talking point, isn't it? And these tourbillons, you don't wear them every day. You only wear them on special occasions, for that cocktail party or for that cruise or for that special trip somewhere to the coasts of the Caribbean, dare I say. Anywhere that you want to show off, this is what you wear.
And it is...
it's mesmerising in that colour,
it's eye-catching,
especially.
it's mesmerising. The actual open heart, when you see that movement glide, it is like it's floating. And you imagine the watchmakers, the craftsmanship, the time to hand-assemble a piece like this. And tourbillons, it's all about the movement. And there are many tourbillons out there. They can be hundreds of thousands of pounds.
They can be hundreds of thousands of pounds, of course. They make it of exotic materials. But this flying tourbillon, which in fact is a development from Breguet's original design by Alfred Hellwig in the 1920s in Germany, was a step beyond Breguet because it's actually called a flying tourbillon, which means it only has a single pivot in the middle and 80 parts are moving through 360 degrees every minute. Reading about tourbillons, and anyone who buys a tourbillon will have been doing so much research before they buy a tourbillon. Yeah. It's a considered purchase, and it's something I know that I'm talking to the converted here because I've read so many great reviews about the Swan and Edgar tourbillon. But if this is tonight, the night you're going to buy a tourbillon, then I would recommend that you move quickly to get hold of it.
Yeah, we haven't got... you just don't get thousands of stock. You don't get hundreds of stock. We don't get double figures, honestly. It is so unique, so super limited, and you have got an opportunity to get such an incredible saving today. Beautifully boxed, the most perfect gift for that truly special occasion, whether that is you're getting married and your partner doesn't want a ring, this would be that perfect gift to give them on your wedding day. Perhaps it's that special anniversary. Or perhaps you just know someone that's dreamt of having a tourbillon and now all of a sudden, Swan and Edgar, with our deal tonight, but remember it's only for the show, have made it so much more affordable.
On Swan and Edgar's website right now, it's £2,000.
Well, our regular price there, £199.99, you are saving. This is our biggest saving of the show.
£1,999.
Yeah, you're saving £1,100, really.
Crazy.
And on top of that, you do still get, you get your 5-year warranty, obviously, it's Swan and Edgar. You also get your complimentary gift. So it does come alongside that beautiful leather card holder. So you're getting all the extras on a piece that already has such an incredible saving. You could just sit and watch that watch.
So this, again, has got the prosaic yellow, or I think it's called. But in fact, I like to call it the tiger's eye.
Tiger's
eye. It is exactly that, yes.
And you can see there, again, on the back of the watch, the design skills of the Swan and Edgar team have put together something quite mesmerising. 30 watchmakers and 322 parts. It's something that is beyond compare, really.
And then you see sort of the jewels in there as well. It's just, the back of the watch is just as incredible as the front.
I mean, my recommendation is you make it a screensaver because on your...
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea.
That's a great idea, yeah. So 561731 is your item number. Stunning colours to choose from, remember, but be quick. We only have a small amount of stock. If you want to go for our tourbillon, now is the time. It should be £2,000. It's down to £899.99.
Now, we have got a blue and an orange. They are the lowest in stock, our blue and our orange. And we have got a red and yellow. We've got slightly more stock of those. But my goodness, we have never seen it at this price. It's the lowest price we've ever done it here on Shop on TV. We've matched the lowest ever deal. But it is actually only this price during our shows this morning. So it will go back up in price after our ITV1 +1. Of course, if you are watching on ITV +1 or STV +1, do check stock levels, because I think we are going to have a very, very busy night tonight. Absolutely stunning.
Great pieces across the board, but that tourbillon is a very, very special timepiece.
You could just say, play that again. Play that again. Play that. It's so stunning. Yeah. But we're moving back to a piece that is really popular already, always is very, very popular. And, of course, this is our World Time.
And it is a show special. So when we say show specials, again, we only honour the prices for the duration of the show. And as Hayley just said, on the +1 channels. If you want to go for a World Timer, we've got 3 colours to choose from. Item number's 297032. It's a great reduction in price. Should be almost £240. It's down to £149.99. This is the Swan and Edgar. I started my Swan and Edgar collection with.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
And I was pleased to see one being worn by someone I didn't know. I'm not in the street, but in my local pub.
Great.
Oh, and I asked him, what do you think of it? His name was Chris, and he said, it's the best watch I've ever had. And he didn't know anything about me at all.
Brilliant.
A lovely story.
Such a great design. We're going to recap about all the detail when it comes to a World Timer, but just look at it for that kind of price. Remember, because you're spending over £30, you will have that opportunity to spread the cost with PayPal Pay in 3.
Yes, of course, do check everything out on the website, and we have got that perfect gift for absolutely everybody, even if that gift may be for you. Incredible savings. Don't go anywhere. We've got loads more still to show you. We'll see you back here in just a couple of seconds.
Merry Christmas!
Hello and a very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
Together with Shayley, and together we've got Timepieces on ITV right now. We are so super excited. It is our last live show, as far as we know, before Christmas. They will be delivered in time for Christmas. We've got incredible savings, 5-year warranties on some of the pieces, lots of extra gifts as well.
Yeah, lots of complimentary gifts. We've got limited edition timepieces for you, and we've got 3 fabulous brands we're going to show you. Swan and Edgar, Gamages of London and Samuel Joseph on the show. We've got savings up to £1,100. And if you are a collector and you've heard of the tourbillon movement, we have a tourbillon for the most spectacular price, don't we?
It is beautiful, and it's the lowest price we've ever seen it. But again, lots of items very limited on stock. Lots of items are limited items anyhow. There aren't thousands of these, so you will have that timepiece that is so different to everybody else. But what you've got to do is stay with us and shop quite smartly tonight, because I think it could be a little bit of a sellout night tonight.
I would go to the website straight away and check all the different designs we've got, because we've really got something for everyone. We've got stainless steel straps, we've got leather straps, like we said, limited editions, ladies' timepieces, and some of the items are on show offers. So that means the price is only for the duration of the show, and we're going to start there right now. But we need to introduce our guest, our expert when it comes to timepieces here at Shop on TV. David Anthony joins us. It's lovely to see you.
And it's great to be here. And I want to get started with these watches. And certainly we're going to have to talk about this complexity at some point, because that is phenomenal. But we're going to start with World Timer.
Well, we've got watches under £100. David was, let's say, shocked.
I'm still shocked.
He was going to check the price was correct, but we stopped him. We said, no,
we took his phone
down
away.
It's on paper. That is the correct price.
At least
David.
it's limited. So the damage is going to be limited. But the complexity is the watch I'm talking about.
Speaking of limited, limited edition World Timer is on a show offer, isn't it?
It is. Now, a show offer is only this price for the show. So after our +1 shows, it will, I'm afraid, go back up in price. So you've got an incredible saving. Should be £230. It's down to £149.99. It is a timepiece that has always been one of my favourites. Visually, I love it. It's like looking up into the night sky. But I love the fact that this is a world timer, so we can tell the time all over the world.
So not only can it tell the time in 24 cities around the world by reference to where you are right now, but it's also made of premium materials as well. So you've got sapphire glass on it. It's a 51mm case size, and it's got a mechanical quartz movement, which is to die for, because it's incredibly accurate as a timepiece. Really weighty on the wrist.
It is.
Really great if you've got a larger wrist size, because a 51mm is complemented by 210mm of strap to it. That is the moon landing, reprised 1969, when that was done by Neil Armstrong. Isn't that a lovely homage to that?
It's etched onto the back of the watch.
It's pure stainless steel.
Lovely texture to it right
I think
there.
that is a fantastic gift if you know anybody that travels, got relatives living abroad. Perhaps they were born in 1969. What a great gift idea. You have got different colour options. I think we will struggle with some of the colour options. And when you see the complications, they're planets, aren't they?
So the planets. So you've got Mars, which is the 24-hour clock, and then you've got a stopwatch function, which is reprised by the Earth. And then at 6 o'clock, you've got the moon, and the moon is what we call small seconds. And then you've also got the date as well. And then 24 cities around the edge of the watch. A tachymeter function, so you can actually measure speed and distance. There's so much going on in this watch.
So much going on.
And such a great price, but remember, only for the duration of the show. We've got a blue option, we've got a grey, and we've got an orange option. I just want to show you in the box quickly, because it's beautifully boxed.
And it is I love the orange.
Look at that.
But how...
My favourite is the orange, always has been.
Stunning in the orange, if you want a real pop of colour.
like that for under £150 is quite incredible. 5-year warranty with this.
What a great gift.
And also, yes, a complimentary gift on top. We've got a lot of complimentary gifts, and with Swan and Edgar, you will get this lovely leather card holder. Just so handy. You'd say probably it'll hold sort of 5 cards. I've got this, and I've got a lot more than
Several
that.
more.
But it's still super flat, so great to put into a pocket, great to put in an inside pocket into a trouser pocket, great to go in a small handbag as well. Absolutely love. Should be, that's £45, that little leather card holder. That is your complimentary gift. Not just with our World Timer, with all of our Swan and Edgar timepieces, which you can check out on our website. So shopontv.co.uk. We have got a whole selection. We have got a timepiece for absolutely everybody. So please, if you are looking for gifts, these will be delivered in time for Christmas. And majority of these come with a 5-year warranty, and you really have got, as I say, the right piece, whether you're thinking about retirement gift, 18th, 21st, 30th, for a loved one, a wedding present, anniversary gift, a gift to yourself.
Now, when we did our pre-show meeting and we saw this watch, we were blown away by it. However, David was really shocked by the price, because to get a timepiece like this, less than £100. This is the complexity that you were talking about, David.
This is the complexity. This is a flagship watch, again, from Swan and Edgar, and it has got upgraded materials from the regular watches we'll be seeing in some other parts of the show. So, for example, it has sapphire glass. Sapphire glass is, the only thing harder than that is diamond. Synthetic sapphire has a hardness of 9 on the Mohs scale, which means it can take knocks and scratches really well. And it won't scratch very easily because the only thing that can scratch it is diamond. It has that domed case. It's a 43mm case size, but it's also got the complications of the day-night indicator at 12 o'clock, and then the date and the month included as well. This watch is got an IP finished stainless steel case, and in white, this ivory white, if you look at that, you can see the way that the Fibonacci detail inside the watch, business quarters and Roman numerals with marks through the Roman numerals, which is described as a clean sweep. If you do the research on the Swan and Edgar website, you'll see this watch has got so much pedigree to it. And it's the very first time we've shown this watch on Shop on TV in the 18 months we've been broadcasting.
It's less than £100.
Brand new today.
I couldn't believe that price.
No.
I was really expecting
He
it to be
was
a
really
lot.
going to check. David was going to check the price was correct. And we'll say, well, sorry, David, it's just too late.
I know.
It's $99.99, which is phenomenal. It is stunning in both colour options.
That's the rose option that we're looking at
You split
there.
that cost as well. If you are thinking as a gift, you get the opportunity to split the cost into 3 payments. So $34.98 is the first of those 3 payments. Obviously delivered in time for Christmas, but do think ahead as well. Perhaps you've got birthdays or anniversaries and occasions coming up in the new year. Now it's I can't believe it's $99.99 and it's fully automatic.
It's fully automatic, 210 parts and 20 jewels in the movement, hand-assembled watch. And inside the watch, there is the 5-year warranty on registration, and there is a very beautiful booklet which describes the heritage behind this watch. As I say, we are dealing here with the height of Swan and Edgar design skills at a basement price, which is something that I never thought I'd witness.
Now is the time to buy if you want that complexity from Swan and Edgar. And once again, you're getting a leather card holder, which if you buy it on Swan and Edgar right now, it's £45. That'll be included as a complimentary gift. We're giving you a quick preview right now. You can preview everything yourself. Shop ahead on the website and take a look at everything. shopontv.co.uk. You can see we've got some ladies' timepieces there as well for you. In fact, we're going to show you one of those right now. The ladies' timepieces have a diamond.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend, but obviously this doesn't have to be just for the girls. It's absolutely gorgeous. I think colour-wise it's stunning, but I love the shape of the face. I love the centre.
The honeycomb design.
Really lovely.
So this is a larger scale watch to the average ladies' watch you would be known from the past, but it still retains a lot of elegance in the way that it's put together. Not you have the honeycomb, but you've got the Swiss quartz movement in there, which again will give you the accuracy you're looking for. And if you look also at the first layer leather that's in a pink, it just complements the rose gold really well.
Absolutely beautiful. I will pop that onto my wrist as well, just so you get the idea of the size. For me, I'm not good with very
tiny watches.
Watch faces, so have a little look.
It's a good size,
this
though.
is a really, really super.
You can actually tell the time.
Yes, which is why you want a watch. Great colour option as well. It really is a nice, not a sort of childish pink. It's quite a sort of
like
grown
a pastel, isn't it? Yeah.
Which is lovely. And £99, and we have our diamond at 12 o'clock. Which, who would say no to that?
And all the ladies' watches on the website have got a little diamond at 12 o'clock. They've all got the same Swiss quartz movement. So have a look at the website because there are lots of options.
Yeah, there's
there's some
different
really
designs,
great colour
aren't there?
options as well. So do have a little nosy on our website. And of course, if you are looking for that perfect present, perhaps you're thinking about your mum, your sister and auntie, I truly think we've got the right gift for everyone. Now, the incredible thing, and this is Gamages of London. We'll go into detail about the brand a little bit later on as well. You have got a complimentary gift with Gamages of London as well. Oh my, I love this pen. It's got a beautiful weight to it. It writes so nicely. And I can't believe we've got that as a complimentary gift with a timepiece that's under £100.
It's a mountain of a pen, isn't it?
Isn't
really?
it?
It is. Beautifully weighted. I looked on Gamages of London's website and they've got a pen very similar to this, and just a different finish where the gold is. It's £90, but you're getting that as your complimentary gift with all Gamages of London watches.
So that could be a separate gift for somebody else, or you could buy the timepiece as a gift and keep the pen
I like
for
that.
yourself.
Like it.
Absolutely. Honestly, you really do have some really fabulous prices, and you also do have the opportunity to get a lot of extras tonight, but you are going to have to shop really smartly. The best thing is to go onto our website, shopontv.co.uk. On the website, you will find absolutely everything, and it gives you the opportunity to have a little look at the detail. We'll try to get to everything during the show as well. If there's anything you'd like us to go to, which we don't get to, please do email in and we'll try and get to it as soon as we possibly can. But I think we are going to have a really, really busy show. Now and we are busy, I'm hearing already, which I'm not surprised at all. And we haven't on ITV, as yet, shown you this, David.
This is very exciting. If you know timepieces and you know movements, inside this box, we have a tourbillon movement, don't we?
And we were discussing earlier how popular this was to actually review from the previous show. But so few of these watches are ever made because each watch requires 30 watchmakers to collaborate to assemble a single timepiece. The tourbillon was invented by Abraham Louis Breguet in 1801, but this particular version was perfected by Alfred Helwig in the 1920s. It's called a flying tourbillon because it's negating the forces of gravity by putting the whole escapement and movement in a cage moving through 360 degrees every minute. Everything in this watch is first class. 316 stainless steel, sapphire glass, and a leather strap. It put together, the watch is really perfection personified in a watch, and I haven't seen a more elegant design of tourbillon in my career.
For me, it has always been an absolute favourite. We've worked with a few tourbillons, and this is, to me, just outstanding to any of the other. It's just so stunning. You could sit and watch the face, watch that movement. It's like, and when you turn the watch around, the back of the watch is just as it, or even sometimes more exciting than the front. It is a timepiece that I think a lot of people dream of having, and our price this morning, and it's only this price this morning, we've matched our lowest ever price that we've had this on Shop on TV. Sean and myself have worked alongside this timepiece before and never had it anywhere near the price you're seeing. And sadly, if you do miss out tonight, and when we say these are limited, they are super limited. We are already single figures. You can, of course, go to Swan and Edgar. You can have a little check of their prices. I love this colour option. Tell me what you call this colour
Burnt
option.
sienna.
Burnt sienna.
Love that.
We call it orange.
Very plain.
We like
orange.
burnt sienna.
Burnt sienna we much prefer, but if you're going for this one, it's orange, the option. Our price would normally be £1,999. If you go to Swan and Edgar right now,
And it will go
onto their website.
It will go back to our
will,
price at the end of ITV1 and STV1. But then when you go and shop for it elsewhere, you can go to Swan and Edgar. Sadly, you will really be disappointed because you could have got this at £899.99 and you'll discover that it is the price it should be, £2,000. So whilst we have this incredible opportunity for you, and it truly is, this is a timepiece that people... True watch lovers dream of having a piece
They
like
call
this.
these watches Grail watches. It's like the search for the Holy Grail. and in the industry, they make a tiny proportion of all the watches that are ever made. And I worked this out once, that the chances of actually finding another tourbillon in somewhere like Wembley Stadium crowd is quite small because they are rare.
So
They're
limited.
really rare because so few watchmakers actually are prepared to put in the effort to make one. as you say, the price can be many, many thousands of pounds. But the audience tonight will have done their research. They will know about tourbillons, and they will know that there are many different varieties of tourbillon. But in terms of design and kind of like less is more, I think this watch ticks those boxes so well. Look at the back of the watch. Look at the elegance of the curvature of the way that the watch has been put together. The skeletonized design, the gull wing finish, it looks almost like a bird of prey from an old Star Trek episode.
Yes.
And then on the side of the watch, everything is sapphire. Wow. Again, that sapphire crystal, which is very, very strong and very, very hard. And when you look inside, you can see that, in fact, it's got a burnished rehaut, which means the light is not being allowed to kind of be brash or too sharp. It's got to be kind of diffused, because everything about a tourbillon is understated. That's what a tourbillon is all about. It is being in a room with a really expensive suit, but no one knows, other than those that do know.
Absolutely, that know the secret. And you're really seeing the workings there. My goodness, how many craftsmen put this together?
So it's 30 watchmakers and 450 individual processes and 322 parts to assemble in the right order.
It is absolutely beautiful. It comes with a 5-year warranty. You do also, of course, get a complimentary gift with this, because you do with all of Swan and Edgar's timepieces. You will get the leather actual card holder worth £45. But it mesmerises me. I could look at that watch, the way the colours change, the smoothness of that open heart for hours. Absolutely beautiful.
Just choose which colourway you want to go for, whether it's the blue, the yellow, the red or the orange options that we have for you.
Stock-wise, the blue and the orange are now the lowest in stock. We have slightly more in the red and the yellow, but we are down to single figures already with those. And we never have. It's a true limited edition. A gift that will forever keep on giving. It's the gift that will be that hand-down watch that you will give to your son.
Piece,
it really will be, yes, absolutely.
It's such a beautiful piece of artwork, as well as being the most amazing movement when it comes to timepieces. So at 561731, we've got to remind you of another piece that David knew was going to fly before he even knew the price. And
yes.
He told you the price.
I was not expecting this.
You weren't. We're going to pop some details on the screen for another Swan and Edgar timepiece for you. This is a limited edition. It's an automatic watch. It's gorgeous.
Oh, and it's so busy. Yeah. It's £99. And when we told David it was £99, he was like, I think I must check that. No. And we're like, David, no, don't check that. You don't need to. It's on our piece of paper. It's $99.99. And we'll come with a complimentary gift and fantastically boxed, but we'll give you a few more details in just a couple of minutes. Keep shopping on the website. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a second.
Merry Christmas!
Hello and a very good morning to Shop on TV, to STV, ITV and Freeview already with us. It's great to have your company. You're joining us just at the right time. We are super busy and we're just showing you a timepiece right now that we can't quite believe the value for money, really. And if you are thinking of that perfect Christmas gift, of course, all our timepieces this evening will be delivered to you in time for Christmas. Tell us a little bit, if you would, about this, David.
So, a flagship watch from Swan and Edgar that I never would have believed would be sold for under £100. And let's just hope that this show ends without the whole thing going completely pear-shaped, because I was not expecting this at all. And with the complimentary gift as well. So this has got a sapphire glass finish to it on the front of the watch. Sapphire glass is the material that's used in the most expensive watches, and you're getting that. You're also getting a stainless steel case, a 316 stainless steel case, which is IP protected in rose gold IP. The watch is 43 mils, which is the kind of classic size for watches today. You've got an open heart, you've got 210 parts, you've got a fully automatic movement, an exhibition back, first layer leathers, limited edition, and the price?
Less than £100.
Don't mention the price.
Now we've got to show you the other colour option.
You have got two colour options.
Just before we move away, because it's going to disappear.
And both
it's going
of
to
them
sell
are
out.
$99.99, which we can't believe the deal you've got. Remember, you have got your 5-year warranty. You have got your complimentary leather card holder gift as well, worth £45. This is stunning. So this is our beautiful red option.
Love it.
So your complications include a day-night indicator, a dial that's got so much work going on, and Roman numerals, business quarters on the right-hand side with the date of the month, the day on the left-hand side, that open heart with a Cornwall bridge, and around the side of the watch you can just about catch the way that it kind of glimmers because of the fact it's got the reholt is all polished and beautifully put together. 15 millimeters deep. The S means a Swan and Edgar on the logo on the side. This watch, if you go on the web and have a look at this watch, you will be completely blown away by how stylized and kind of recognised it is. It's been featured in Tatler magazine, it's been featured in Esquire magazine. It is the pinnacle of the range, and it should not be $99.99.
So get it now. If you've got this in a basket, and so many of you have right now, please confirm your orders.
It
Don't
may
miss
never be
out.
this price again because we just wouldn't let David double check. Beautifully boxed and with the 5-year warranty and your complimentary gift as well, your leather card holder, and of course all of that for $99.99. So many in baskets, not yours till you check your basket out. This is going to be that product that sadly, look at the box as well. We will be in a situation where more people are ordering very quickly than stock is available, so please do check out everything on the website. When you pop it into your basket, your best option is to check it out in your basket quite quickly as well, because some items we are already down to very low numbers. A beautiful piece which we're so excited to have with us here on Shop on TV, and your opportunity to get a price that perhaps should not have been, but we like those. We like the extra special
The other
deals.
point is that these kind of prices, if you do want to multi-order, maybe buy one for yourself and one for someone else, you'll only pay that one postage across the show. So if you see different models, different timepieces that you like, or maybe you want to go two of the complexities because they're such a great price, you'll only pay that one postage.
And such a great gift idea, so do think ahead, not only for Christmas, though it will be delivered in time for Christmas. Think into the new year, perhaps you've got an 18th or a 21st, or perhaps someone's retiring. We have the right present for absolutely everybody. But we are moving on to something you were very excited about, David.
Yes,
this has been a favourite.
Because I knew I was going to be meeting you for the first time in many months, and I know that you are not even familiar with Samuel Joseph because we've never done this.
We haven't, have we, together?
We actually did it with Charlie a couple of months ago, and it just was so well received that we did our best to actually find a couple of new models, which we've got here tonight.
And new colourways.
And new colourways. Now, Samuel Joseph is a very modern brand. They've only got 40 years of history. They started their lives designing watches for the Premier League football clubs.
Oh, right.
And that's how they kind of cut their teeth. And now, again, they're making limited numbers of watches. And this one, which is actually called the Engineer on their catalogue, this is brand new tonight. It's in black, but I think it's kind of like a kind of grey black. In terms of, because you know there's about 2,000 shades of black, believe it or not. So it's ridiculous within the industry.
And as it catches the light, it's got so many different shades.
So
there.
And a few features about this, because this is a 45mm case size, so it's larger than the complexity we saw earlier. It's also got recessed pushers on the side, so it's got a very elegant, streamlined design. Open heart, 210 parts, 20 jewels, and it has the month at 2 o'clock. Plus the day and the date as well. So you've got those additional complications and Roman numerals. It's a great package.
That's quite unusual, isn't it, having the month there at 2 o'clock? I love the open heart. To me, that's like one of the really old planes landing. You can see the heartbeat of this timepiece. This is going to be the most fabulous gift. It is a limited edition. You know, there aren't thousands upon thousands of these made. So you have got a timepiece that is going to be so different to everybody else. But it is also, as you're seeing here, it's fully automatic for under £130.
And of course, automatic watches go into many thousands of pounds. It's a British invention by John Harwood. I did mention earlier that Breguet invented, but he invented a very, very complicated automatic movement which wasn't practical. John Harwood invented the one we use today in Bolton 101 years ago. And it allows you to actually charge the watch. No batteries required because your kinetic energy when you wear the watch charges the mainspring and gives you around about a 30-hour power reserve. So you can actually take it off at night and it's still tell the time in the morning.
So it's like you create time as you wear this. A beautiful to give as a gift to a loved one. You want to spend all your time with them. I think this is my favourite, actually. I really like the black. I really love the blue. The brown's really nice. But there's something that just is so eye-catching.
It's really classic, isn't
Well,
it?
It is.
It's kind of like, this is like the black tie watch, isn't it? Because it's the
dress
dinner
watch,
suit,
yeah.
the dress watch of white and black together with that silver IP finish and those stirrup lugs, which I love those stirrup lugs, the way they
nice.
stand out slightly. And you can see there on the side it says automatic. Lots of work going on the dial. Samuel Joseph with the nautical theme, so you've got the anchor and the rope showing there. And around the chapter ring, that's right around the edge of the bridge, it's just like a railway track. Lots of traditional elements that you might even see in a watch in the 1920s or 30s, although those watches were tiny compared with the watches of today.
I love the size on this as well. It's a really nice size, really easy to read the time. The depth on the face there and the texture that you've got there. Now, in that colourway, my word, real classic and contemporary, but let me show you a couple of the other colours because we haven't shown you the brown option or the... Actually, you should pop the blue on because it'll go great with your suit.
So how the ladies wear the blue.
Yeah, Hayley would definitely wear these,
Yes.
these size
I've
of
always
timepieces.
worn a big-faced timepiece. I've always... I'm not good with tiny faces anyhow. I want to see the time, but I love the look of a larger face. That, it's such a great colour. These are all such great colour options.
So that's a mocha red, sorry, mocha brown.
Yep.
Brown we were discussing earlier is a very fashionable colour right now. And on the first show, surprisingly, although the blue was the most popular, the brown was the second most popular.
No, I'm not surprised. I think that is a classic colour to go. As a lady, that's the colour boots you have, that's the colour handbag, the colour belt.
Yeah, you do,
You know,
don't
the
you?
contrast works with absolutely everything. But just such a great-looking piece. All the detail on the face is just
It's got real
stunning.
depth to it, hasn't it? Real texture to the face itself. We're just going to take a look from the brown to take a look at that blue option because it's a really vibrant blue in that colourway.
So that's blue on a lady's wrist, and you can see it's very much a fashion statement, I think, in the way that it's worn. And really, really something that not many people are going to have because these are very limited numbers overall. So it's not like one of those mass brands from Switzerland where there are millions made. They're made in their hundreds. So these are quite rare to actually own.
Sean's friends, there's so many of them, they've all got the same watch. I'm like, why have you all got the same watch? It's so dull. To have something that is so
My friends are, to be fair.
different. It's nice to be different, isn't it? It's nice to have that piece that someone's going to say, where on earth, where did you get that timepiece from? And this in that blue, I think is so eye-catching. That really, truly could start a conversation. You see this on somebody's wrist and you say, you know, what's the time, first of all? Like, where did you get the watch? Just love that open heart, the heartbeat to that timepiece. It's like that watch, it's alive on your wrist. It's absolutely beautiful.
Now, remember, as long as you spend over £30, you can use PayPal Pay in 3 and spread the cost interest-free. So on this particular timepiece, you're looking at $44.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. We just saw the blue. They're all steel and, so steel and blue, steel and black, steel and mocha, and steel and white are your colour options that you can see there. 184-302 is your item.
Now, we're hearing we're extremely busy. So when you are checking things out on our website, shopontv.co.uk, do have a little look at, well, first of all, we have got a piece coming up that has Did I say limited
It's
stock?
already limited stock.
Oh, my word. Now, limited stock, this is the complexity, and limited stock means it has gone to the very last percentages of stock that we have available. If everybody checks out, we have got more people ordering than stock is actually available. So if everybody checks out right now, sadly, there's going to be people that are going to miss out, but you can still get onto the website or get onto the phones and beat everybody. Pop it into a basket and check that basket through. Please do not miss out on this. You have got for this 2 colour options. So please, whilst we have got the colour options available, and such a great looking piece, which, we'll be honest, we couldn't believe was $99.99. And David did say, and this is the, we've got a red and we've got a rose. This is the rose that you're looking at right now, and the red is like a burgundy red. The box is absolutely stunning. They're absolutely flying. We're only going to show you this really quickly. I don't know if we've even got time to let David speak, because it is going to disappear.
Well, I'm only going to be starting to blub.
First come, first serve. Just have a quick look. David did really want to...
I knew this would happen.
He really wanted to check the price.
I mean, how many minutes has it been?
He really felt the price wasn't right when we told David the price on this, and it has absolutely flown. More people ordering than stock's available. There is your red, like a burgundy, absolutely stunning. Now, should just add on, of course, it's Swan and Edgar, so you know you've got quality. It comes with a 5-year warranty, but you also get that fabulous, it's a complimentary gift. Now, that is a card holder, and it's leather, and it is worth £45, and you're getting that complimentary with all the Swan and Edgar timepieces.
So 981787, you can still add it to your basket, but if you have got it in a basket and you want to make sure you get it, confirm your order and check out. Limited stock, there's more people trying to order than stock we have remaining.
Our tourbillon's quite busy as well, I'm hearing.
My goodness.
We're a little bit busy on everything, so if everybody checked out with our tourbillon, which is actually a saving of £1,100 at the lowest ever price we've seen it, if everybody checks out, 80% of the entire stock has gone. We will pop back to that in a moment, but please do realise that I would say colour option-wise, I bet there are people that are already going to miss out, because we are very limited on the colours and the amount that we have, so please grab that. And when we say limited, we mean the timepiece is limited. We mean single. We're really, really limited. Be really quick. But let's move on to another piece you've already fallen in love with, and is a new brand to us, but we've fallen in love with.
This is Samuel Joseph, and we're going to see now the most popular watches of the Samuel Joseph range. Because, of course, they're black and they're blue, which is what you want. They're also rose gold IP, and rose gold is a really sumptuous design and colour. You've got the date, and the open heart, 210 parts and 20 jewels. Scratch-resistant mineral glass, 45mm case size with a leather strap. And all coming together in a beautiful box as well. It will come in a nice little leatherette presentation box.
The black with that rose gold, wow.
What a lovely contrast that is, isn't it? Really sophisticated, really classic.
It is very classic, very classy.
It really works, that contrast, doesn't it?
Really does. Looks so expensive. You've got a fabulous saving, £110 saving on this. And the more you look at it, the more detail you see in the face. Again, I just adore an open heart. It really is like... It's like that heartbeat as you watch the watch.
And it's depth and texture as well.
And of course, this is a new brand that they cut their teeth by making watches for the Premier League.
OK.
A London-based design team. Everything here, again, really limited numbers, 40 years of history. And they're really enthusiastic watchmakers that are trying to make designs that stand out at an affordable price. And the kind of design elements in this watch, which are unusual to actually see, are the recessed pushers, which give it a much more streamlined look to it. The larger case size of 45mm, people like that kind of size of watch nowadays. And the attention in terms of the design itself, the way that you've got that sunburst design and the Samuel Joseph logo at 12 o'clock.
Absolutely beautiful. Really, really stunning. So it really is absolutely stunning. So you can really get the opportunity to have a piece. I could see that on a celebrity's wrist. It's got that very expensive, fabulous look. And whether that is with the smartest of suits or whether you've just got a T-shirt and jeans, beautiful. Now, you have got two colour options there. So you have got the black and you have got the blue.
And that blue is really beautiful.
Really,
and
really
when you get that in the sunlight, it does really shine.
I mean, it really catches. Like, I bet that was the most popular.
It was, indeed.
I bet it was. There's something about blue timepieces, isn't there? You do love a bit of colour. And I think it is, and obviously these are for the girls and the guys, but I think as a guy, it's often the only bit of jewellery that you wear. So to have that jewellery that actually is that colour is fantastic. So, you know, as girls, you can wear, you know, earrings. We wear lots of different bits of jewellery. As a guy, I think having that colour is absolutely fabulous. Please do not miss out on getting that. 921669 is your item number. Now, you're looking at the blue. However, take a little look at my black option, because here, well, you see, both stunning. I think it works so well with that rose gold, doesn't it, with the black?
Well, black, again, is really a very sophisticated colour, and you're not going to go wrong in choosing it. Of course, everyone's going to have their own design preferences, and that's why last show the blue just edged out the brown, I think, and then the black after that. The back of the watch shows you the way that automatic watches are powered. That is a rotor arm, and will spin around as you move around in your daily business.
So it's like you create time.
You create time and you charge up the mainspring of the watch, and that gives you the power reserve, and that allows you to be able to forget the idea of taking it to the jewellers and putting batteries in, because this is an automatic watch with jewels in it and it's designed to last a long time. And that's why automatic watches are always more expensive than their quartz equivalents.
Absolutely beautiful. Sits beautifully on my wrist. Very cleverly designed. I think you really know a good timepiece when you know very much sort of whatever size wrist you've got. It sits, because the stirrup size, it sits beautifully on my wrist as well as it would sit on Sean's.
But when you look at designs that people are wearing today, then there's so much uniformity in the way that people will go for a certain style of watch. These designs from Samuel Joseph are so unusual and so limited in numbers that you can be confident that no one else is going to upstage you at a party or at a gala or whatever, because you'll probably be the only person wearing a watch from Samuel Joseph.
I would say so for sure. Now, which option are you going? Are you going for the black or are you going for the blue? Absolutely stunning. And it's allowing you to have a timepiece that will come with a 2-year warranty. You have choice of the two colours. At the minute, lots of these colours are going very quickly. You've got a £110 saving. And, of course, you can split that cost as soon as you get onto PayPal. Or you can split the cost on our website to £48.31. That's the first of 3 payments. If you're thinking Christmas gift-wise, it will be delivered in time for Christmas. These are our last actual timepiece shows before Christmas, which is fabulous, but it means you must shop tonight for your Christmas gifts.
Well, this is the time, isn't it? Because it's the 11th of December, so we have time.
Are we there already?
We can do that, yeah.
Is it the 11th? Oh,
and I'm just so pleased when I got the call for this show, because I thought at least we're going to have a chance for everyone to get their presents before Christmas.
Well, I think lots of us are panicking because I didn't realise it was the 11th of December. That's really close, isn't it, to Christmas? So this is giving you the opportunity to sort those Christmas presents out from your home, knowing that they'll be delivered in time for Christmas. That is your blue option. Knowing that you have got that perfect gift. You've got timepieces with, I think, just as well, such lovely history. Tell us again a little bit about Samuel Joseph.
So Samuel Joseph go back. They had this nautical theme to it. So you've got an anchor and a rope.
Yeah,
and then on the,
right there
the
as well.
whole of the design of this watch comes from a London-based team that are making really limited numbers of these. They're very, very rare. If you go to the Samuel Joseph website, you'll find not only they price them really highly because they really don't have much stock, and it's only at shows like today that we can actually preview and show these watches to their full effect. And then secondly, inside the watch, that's a hand-assembled timepiece for $139.99 with an IP finish to it. So IP is a way of actually protecting the material of the watch by the addition of 0.6 of a micron of material, and it's 8 times as resilient as plated gold. So it's a modern material and a way of actually protecting the surface of the watch. And I love it because it allows you to play around with materials so much more easily.
Absolutely beautiful. The colour in the blue, I think, is, it's super busy, super popular. It catches the light just so stunningly. It is going to be a conversation maker, I think. Someone will, what's the time? And then, what timepiece is that? Your watch is stunning. And it truly is a stunning piece. And this is completely all genders. Great size for my wrist, great for you. It works for absolutely everybody. But remember, what you must do, and we're just hearing this is really busy, we're going to step away for a moment, is shop on our website, shop ahead of us. Be the first, actually. Shop ahead of us on the website, shopontv.co.uk. On the website, you'll see absolutely everything. Remember, we have got some incredible savings up to £1,100. That's, of course, of our Tourbillon. That's at the lowest ever price that Sean and myself have ever seen it at, and that is a beautiful, unique piece that we are down to very, very low single figures. I think if you all checked out, there's possibly not a great deal of those left at all. You have got, of course, a real nice collection of pieces from Swan and Edgar. Swan and Edgar giving you a 5-year warranty and also a complimentary gift. And you have got Gamages as well of London, and that gives you some ladies' pieces as well. But we are going to move back. All I can advise you today, we're a bit busy out there.
I'm not surprised. It's a certain time of year, isn't it?
Well, it is.
So. Yeah.
It's the perfect...
And this, I think, is a great gift as well. Because the world timer is phenomenal.
There is such a story behind this. It is such a beautiful piece. It's beautifully boxed. So if you are thinking as a gift, oh my, can you imagine opening that on Christmas Day? First of all, very easy to wrap. We love a square box. Wait till they've unwrapped it. Oh, my word. And they see inside. Instantly, we see a great-looking timepiece, but tell us why this is so popular.
Well, it's right at the top of the Swan and Edgar range because it's premier materials, again. Sapphire glass, that hard glass that can only be scratched by diamond, which is used in really expensive watches. And the Swan and Edgar only use it in their premier range. It's got a Seiko megaquartz movement inside it, which is very, very accurate. 20 seconds a month error, that's less than a second a day in terms of error rate. It's got this space theme to it, and the orange sky there, the Mars sky, is flecked with stars. You can see, if you move it around slightly, you can actually see the stars glinting in that watch. And it's a world timer, so you can tell the time in 20 cities of the world by reference to where you are right now. Plus the fact that, very important at night, when you're asleep and you want to tell the time and you're actually looking at your watch, you want it to glow in the dark. Well, this has got Swiss superluminova on the battens, which is a premium material. And again, what I'm saying with Swan and Edgar is that everything that they do in the world timer is really designed to reprise the most high quality that you can possibly get at a reasonably great price. This is in Nebula Grey. This is a really limited number as well. So Nebula Grey is the nebulas in space, if you know that. You've got the Mars, you've got the Moon, and you've got the Earth, and the date window at 5 o'clock. All the cities are reprised around the side there. You've got 24 cities around the side of there, and you can tell the time of that. Tachymeter as well. We can have a look at how this is done by reference to London. So if you move London to let's move London to 12 o'clock, There's London at 1 o'clock. Okay, so from 1 o'clock you can now see that in Cairo it's 3 in the morning, and in where are we? Let's say Denver.
Yes.
It's 11 o'clock at night. So you travel around the world, but you can still tell the time by reference to wherever you might be now. Full instructions included in the box as well. And this again is in the Nebula Grey version. It's a beautiful stainless steel strap, a really great case size, 210 millimetres. That's more than 8 inches in terms of being able to put it on the strap.
It's got a really nice weight to it as well when you take it out of the box.
It weighs about 8 ounces, but it's beautifully balanced.
But
it's too heavy.
When you get it, you know you've got something of quality.
Such a beautiful gift. If someone does travel, perhaps someone's about to travel, what a great present to give them for Christmas. Perhaps they're going away in January. I know a few people that are, planning to travel in 2026. This could be that present. They'll always know what the time is at home, or perhaps you've got relatives abroad, and that would be a nice gift to yourself. Perhaps someone's done really well in exams with graduations and things, and you haven't found that right gift. This is that right gift, something to take them out into the world. Honestly, so beautifully boxed. Incredible saving. You do as well, Sean's showing that you do get that complimentary gift. You do get that fabulous leather card holder, card wallet, however you want to say, and that's completely flat to go into a pocket, inside pocket, allows you to put what we travel with now is just our credit cards, isn't it? They're right there, and for me, I use it in my handbag all the time. It's just in a little zip at the back. I know I can just grab it really quickly, but you have got a choice of colour options at the moment. The orange for me will always be in this piece the favourite for me, but obviously it's your choice. The other two colour options, it truly is like looking up into the sky.
Yeah, the blue,
seeing the stars.
The blue's the option that I've got at home.
Stunning.
And it is exactly that. That stunning
You can
night
really
sky.
see the stars there and see the planets. And
Yeah, I remember you getting that watch a long time ago.
The very first watch
Yeah.
Sean had from Swan and Edgar.
Yeah,
and of course, we must show you the back as well of the watch. Because there is a nice little... Well, there's lots of little stories that go alongside this
great embellishment on the back of the timepiece as well. So not only have you got that gorgeous night sky on the front, when you look at the back, explain what this is.
So that's the moon landing. You can see the moon landed there, and Neil Armstrong, or maybe someone else. It might not be Neil Armstrong. But it's really homage to what happened there. So that's a deeply etched stainless steel, really chunky. And as I've said before, and it's very important, some of us have got very large wrist sizes, and they find that the watches, when they get home, do not fit them because they're not big enough.
Right.
This will not disappoint, because it is... If you look at the specification on the website, you'll see it comes with a lot of links.
A lot of links.
A lot of links, and you can, and again, you can size it down, and you can go to a jeweller. But I'd encourage you to look on the web, and there's a lot of helpful people that show you how to downsize the watch.
Right,
it's pretty simple to do.
Yeah.
But don't do it without
really
actually seeing the tutorial.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
really
once you've got the knack, it honestly is. It's really easy to do. Hearing how busy we are for this, there's lots in baskets. I would say if you all checked out, sort of percentage-wise, we are really, I would say, around about, 30% gone, but so many more in baskets. So what you have to do is check that basket through, because you are not guaranteed to get that until you check that basket out. We are busy, oh my word. Talking about being busy on this, the complexity, we'll show you that very quickly on the website. If you are shopping for this, it is very close to selling out. So if you are thinking, should I, shouldn't I, jump onto the website, shopontv.co.uk. Have a little look at the complexity. It's there and available right now. It's $99.99. But I'm really sorry to say you are going to have to check your baskets out super, super quickly.
It's right there on the right-hand side on that top row. And when you click onto there, you'll get the colour options that we've got available for you as well. It really shouldn't be $99.99.
No. David was going to check the price, but we took his phone off him and we didn't let him. We said, no, you can't, David, because on all our details, it says $99.99.
The colour that you're looking at right there, we're calling rose, because it's got that rose gold round the outside. When you scroll across the pictures on the bottom there, you'll come to the red option as well. But both options, are they both still in stock? We'll just check. Literally hanging on by a thread.
And isn't it beautifully boxed as well? But yeah, hanging on by a thread.
So if you've got them in a basket and you want to get that one, well, it's that is a great way to start your Swan and Edgar collection as well.
5-year warranty, complimentary gift, fully automatic, under £100, but only now for the first people to buy. So please do make sure you check that basket through. Going to move back. We just wanted to warn you, just in case you've got it in a basket, because there is chance now that other people will be shopping and it will go. Honestly, please, more people ordering than stock is available. 30 people already
30 people.
will miss out if you all check out right now. So press that checkout button. That price, I don't think we'll see it again. But let's get back to one of our true favourites. Now, this is the sky, isn't it? That colour is
So this is the Nebula Grey.
fabulous.
And everything about these watches are really considered, and the materials are really first class. So pure stainless steel on the strap, really lovely and weighty, 8 ounces of weight on your wrist, which is beautifully balanced. A stopwatch function. Sean, do you want to give it a little push on the stopwatch so we can see how that works? Because that's another feature that people don't necessarily appreciate, is powering this watch is something called a mechanical quartz movement. Now, for those of you who don't know, quartz, of course, was a thing that was invented by the Japanese. But the Swiss tried to take it one step further with something called mechanical quartz movements. And they started mechanicals because that has mechanical elements plus the quartz elements. But Seiko picked this up and perfected it. So this is actually, inside this watch, is a Seiko hybrid movement. Now, you can look those up as well. You'll see them in really quite expensive watches. So you're getting that in the Swan and Edgar watch at an incredible price. And when you can compare that also with the fact that this watch has got a sapphire crystal on the front of it. Sapphire crystal, the hardest material for watch faces, 0.9 on the Mohs scale, and 10 is diamond. So the only thing that's scratched that face of the watch is diamond itself. So please don't do that at home. Not really recommended. But when you receive this watch, it's presented beautifully, and you can see the amount of work that's going inside to that watch.
It is absolutely beautiful, hugely popular. All 3 colour options are disappearing very, very quickly. Which is the most popular? I would guess the orange.
Colour-wise,
it's normally the blue is the most popular, but the orange had a very good outing last time.
We'll just have a little look.
We're trying to count the stock. Everything's flying so quickly.
Orange is the most popular. I told you.
Well predicted. Well predicted.
I know what you're thinking. I do think the orange is stunning, but you have at the minute got all colour options. You also have a blue and you do have a grey. Did you want to hold that, Sean?
I was just taking that from you. That was subtle, wasn't it?
It was very subtle.
Very subtle.
It was OK, I had it. Really nicely boxed, 5-year warranty. And, of course, you do have the complimentary gift with Swan and Edgar, and you get that alongside your gift. So that is your leather card holder worth £45. Now, I'm just hearing about a limited stock. What is this? What's going on? The ladies' watch?
We only showed this briefly, didn't we?
I see. You see, I knew the orange. I knew you'd love this.
You're
as
like
well.
a clairvoyant tonight,
I am tonight. I am a little bit of a witch, I think. So this is...
Where's your crystal ball?
I'll show you later, David. So this has just gone limited stock. Limited stock means we're down to the very last few. And Ellie asked about ladies' watches, and we will always try and get as many ladies' watches in as we possibly can. But do remember, a lot of our timepieces are quite unisex. So if you do like to wear a larger face, there's a lot of timepieces that I would wear, which you might see as sort of a guy's watch, but they are all completely sort of unisex. Do love this piece. And there's a diamond there at 12 o'clock. Every lady needs a diamond, David.
Yeah, and it might be a small diamond, but it is a diamond.
We don't care
and
about
all
size.
and all of the watches on the website, the ladies' watches, have got a little diamond at 12 o'clock.
And that goes for all of the Gamages of London. Hayley's just lost the will to live there. You also get a complimentary gift. Will you focus? And this is, I looked on Gamages of London's website. A very similar pen to this, just a different colourway. It was £90.
How
you
can
get
that
this.
come alongside?
Yeah.
So that's a complimentary gift with my timepiece.
If you're quick.
That is crazy. But do remember, you need to shop really quickly for this because it's limited stock. Limited stock means you're down to the very last few, and we are talking very low single figures now. I would say in an instant there's going to be more
Now's
people
the time
ordering
to
the stock.
do it.
That's going to be great for mum, it's going to be great for sister. It's that perfect present. And then if you want, you could give them the pen as well. As we say, you can go to the website, have a little nosy at the pen they've got available. Gamages of London, they've got a pen very, very similar to this at £90, just slightly different in the sort of the gold colour option that comes on that one. You've got that included. So you could keep the pen if you like. And the pen writes beautifully. I always check pens out because I write awfully if a pen isn't nicely weighted and it doesn't move. Yeah, and it writes beautifully. Check it all out on the website. Definitely check our ladies' watches out that we have available. But do have a little nosy at everything because we have got some lowest ever prices. We've got some limited stocks. We've got lots of very low stocks. We've got lots of complimentary gifts. Most timepieces have a 5-year warranty, which is incredible. But this next piece, well, this is one of those wow moments, isn't it?
Well, we're moving into Bond Street now. We're moving, left as you get into the jet aircraft, into first class. And this is the top of the Swan and Edgar range. It's a £2,000 watch, which, again, I start to cry when I look at the price we're selling it at tonight, because I, again, can't believe it.
We've never, this is the first time we've ever done this watch personally at this price. We've had it at this price, I think, once before. It's the lowest ever price I've ever seen a tourbillon.
Yes, I'm starting to blub already. But if we look at this watch, and I want you to think about the history, 200 years of history, 30 watchmakers contriving a single watch, 450 processes, 80 of those being milling processes.
Oh, excuse me, David, sorry.
And what's happened?
Oh, my goodness.
We had a red option.
Ah.
We did.
It's
when
gone.
I say we had a red option,
Yes.
it has just sold out and gone. So, well done if you got the red. Yeah. If I can be absolutely honest, if everybody checks out, 95% of the entire stock gone. So though we've just shown you a colour option that's sold out, the colour options we're going to show you now are super low in stock. But actually, most are in baskets.
Most stock is in baskets. You can understand why when you look at the colourways, but when you hear the story that David's going to tell us, we've got to reiterate price-wise, our usual price, it will go back up after our +1 shows to just under £2,000. If you go to Swan and Edgar right now, you will pay for this exact same watch £2,000.
And that tourbillon movement, and we're looking at, we're going to go to Swan and Edgar's website so you can see £2,000. So when I don't think we'll have a watch to go up in price, but if at the end, by any chance of our shows, there are any tourbillons left, they will go back up in price to 1,000, I should say, and 999. But of course, you can then go and buy it elsewhere. From Swan and Edgar would be a good place, but you will kick yourself because £2,000 is the price this piece should be. You have got the best opportunity at £899.99 to actually own a tourbillon, which a lot of people, anyone that collects watches, this is a dream, isn't it?
Well, it is always the last thing you possibly get into your collection because it's so much money that you have to put together to actually afford a tourbillon.
They can be tens of thousands,
tens of thousands of pounds, hundreds of thousands. But in terms of elegance and simplicity, then the Swan and Edgar watch, the tourbillon from Swan and Edgar, is the bee's knees.
It
really
is.
Design and the colour options that they've
And the
made.
colours, the way that tiger's eye is looking right now, is how many times have you seen, in my lifetime, you don't see watches like this. They are something that they're so rare. The chance of you actually bumping into someone who's got a tourbillon in the first place is really rare. And then look at these colours. But the history, 2,000 years, he was watchmaker to Marie Antoinette. He was watchmaker to Napoleon. He was watchmaker to George III. He invented the first automatic watch. The man was a genius, and this, he'd just be weeping if he saw the price of this, because he actually used to charge, in those days, an absolute fortune for a single watch. I think he made 35 in his lifetime, something ridiculous like that. Some small number.
So to have something like this is so unique, so super special. It is going to be that timepiece that is handed down generations. This will just keep on living.
You have to keep everything. It comes in an outer box as well. It comes with instructions. It comes with a spare strap. And keep it all, because you will pass it down. 19 jewels there. You can see the synthetic rubies glinting. And that's why these watches stand the test of time, because there's no friction when you're using rubies on all of the important fulcrum parts of the watch.
And doesn't that that's the back of the watch, Dave?
That's the back.
That just looks incredible, doesn't it? You said earlier you should take a photograph of that and use it as your...
Just put it as a screensaver.
Yeah,
let's remember.
Or on your tablet. Brilliant.
I was actually thinking about mobile phones the other day, because people say, "Oh, I don't need a watch. I got my mobile phone." Well, no, you don't. A watch is actually bragging rights. A watch is something to collect. A watch is something you should have multiple options to actually own and be proud of. And every one of them has... You remember when your father gave your first watch. You remember when you got married and you had a watch. You remember when you gave a watch to someone.
It's great sentiment.
It's sentimental and it's beautiful. And the tourbillon is at the top of the tree when it comes to these things. And I love to hear the stories. I'd love to hear from the viewer that actually bought that red tourbillon, just to hear, why did they choose that? Why do you like it? We do get a lot of feedback on the tourbillons because people are proud to own them.
And it's like that really expensive sports car, isn't it, that you've dreamt of having, and you've got that on the wrist. We have colour options for you. We have the yellow, we have the blue, and we do have the orange.
Oh, the orange is
only going to be as long as the stock is there now. All of these very much in baskets. So we are talking, oh gosh, we're talking such low amounts now, because when we say this is a limited product, it truly is a limited product.
Well, when you have 30 watchmakers making a single watch, you can imagine how long that takes. And then when we look at, and we couldn't get all of these watches back for this show. We don't have the full range because they're so hard to source.
We don't now.
And we don't have the full range anymore.
We have even less.
But don't you like, I mean, this burnt sienna, this is a new colour. I don't think I know you've probably seen this colour before, but this colour's not been around for very long. And I just love the colour because it's nice to have something that isn't the traditional white or black. It's got that background to it. The dial is an infinity dial. The fineness of those obese, the lovely leaf hands, a little bit of loom as well. Diamond etched indices, the way that is carved, it's like Michelangelo has taken everything out of it that's not a watch, and all that's left is pure, unadulterated watch.
I could watch that heartbeat, that open heart at the front. It's like the heartbeat of that timepiece. It's like it's gliding.
This shows you, thank you very much for this. We can actually see it moving through 360 degrees every minute. You can see the pallet fork there actually controlling the balance spring and the balance wheel and the hairspring. And this is 20, I think it's 28,800 beats, not a minute, an hour. It's 8 beats a second. I know that.
seeing that so close, this you will never not want to look at that face, will you? It's a story on its own. This is something you're going to be so proud to have on your wrist. This is something you're going to be so proud to give as a gift. Now we're looking at the blue option now. I'm really not sure which is my favourite colour because they are all stunning colour-wise.
It's a personal choice, isn't it? It's like what you wear. When you go and get a bespoke suit, you're going to choose the colour that you want.
Or when you choose
from
that
thousands
sports car,
of different colours.
Which colour is the
or
colour
your
option?
car. It's only when you get a company car you get the mustard yellow, whether you wanted it or not.
Absolutely.
But with this, you do have a fabulous choice, a limited choice right now.
And I love whichever colour option you're going for. As Sean moves, it's like the colour, it grows.
Look at that.
And it shrinks and it lights up. It's like a sun ray, and it's like
absolutely
honestly
beautiful.
So beautiful. And when you see the reverse to the watch as well, when you see the workings, when you see the workmanship that's gone into that piece, you really have got something that it's a one-off. It really is. It's a limited product that for so many, it's a dream. But we've got this at the lowest ever price we've had it.
£2,000 is what you should pay for a timepiece like this.
And it's worth every single penny of that.
And that's what you'll pay at Swan and Edgar right now. It's our usual price. It will go back up to that price after our live show. So if you want a timepiece that is an heirloom piece, that if you want to buy this for someone as a gift, honestly, the box opening experience when it comes to a timepiece like this, it is that heirloom piece that you will pass down generation after generation.
And like David
you can
was
talk
saying,
about that movement.
Keep every piece. It comes with an outer box. Then you've got this fabulous inner box. Then you see the little credit card with Swan and Edgar, and that is your 5-year warranty. You've got the spare straps. The straps are really so easy to change. You've then got the story, like Sean says, to tell the family, and it is that piece that you will then hand down. And that beating heart, you just feel that this watch will carry on for a lifetime. This will be passed down generation to generation. Price-wise, and we are going to have to move away from this, it is meant to be going back up in price at the end of our +1 shows. It's only this lowest ever price for the show this morning. However, I don't think for a minute there is going to be stock available. If you all checked out now, I'll tell you how many we've got left. No fingers at all. Absolutely zero. Everything is in box. It is in a box. Everything is in baskets. And if you've got it in a basket, please check it out. It's one of those situations where it's right there, but you could just miss it, because if anybody else now orders, I'm afraid there are going to be people where it's going to say sold out, and more people are ordering right now. So please, don't let your hand virtually touch this timepiece and then it's gone. £899.99. Sean and myself have never, ever seen this at this price. It's the lowest ever price we've seen it at, and we've only ever had it, I believe, on our show at this price once before. You are buying a piece that I think personally is one of the most incredible timepieces, best looking timepieces, with that incredible story and history to the workings, that tourbillon working, for a price that just should not be. It's absolutely incredible.
It's less than £900. You don't even have to pay that today with PayPal, Pay in 3. You can spread the cost interest-free with your PayPal.
You can, which is £302.31. That's the first of your 3 payments. The best way to shop, well, of course, you can jump onto the phones, but if you jump onto the website, and we've had a sellout with our ladies' watch already, well done and congratulations if you got that. We've had a couple of sellouts, actually, colour options on some of the other pieces. Please do check your baskets through. If we're absolutely honest, a lot of our timepieces now are down to low single figures, so please check your basket through. With the peace of mind, if you are shopping for Christmas, you've got them in time for Christmas. As far as we know, no more scheduled in timepiece shows.
No.
So this is your last opportunity. So please pop in this basket what you want and check that basket through. Shopping from home, but shopping for the perfect present.
You can see sold out on the screen there. And if you have items in your baskets that you do want to get hold of, that you definitely want to get home, please confirm your orders and check out. We don't have a mass of all these pieces because they're limited editions.
Lots of them are limited editions, so there's never going to be thousands of these, and the amounts we have are very low. You are going to see, I think, a lot of sold outs in certain colour options. So that little red banner we just saw, I think it's going to be popping up a lot in this next. What sort of time are we on now? I've got plenty of watches to look at.
Yeah.
We've got an hour left, so I think in this last hour there's going to be a lot of sellouts. So please do check your baskets through. Of course, I know what time it is. We've got every timepiece you could need.
We've got some new ones we have never seen before.
And now we're going to go to a brand again that we haven't worked with before.
Gamages of London.
Yeah.
Yes. So this was a store in Holborn, going back to the 19th century. Again, limited. The difference with Gamages is that they only make a certain number of watches and then they don't do the same design again.
Oh, that's nice.
So once the design is done, it's done.
So they discontinue.
And we've got these new watches, the Avenger. I love this. Oh yes, but really it goes back to medieval times. But when I look at the way this watch has been constructed, it's a 43mm case size, so it's a little bit smaller if you like a watch that's not that massive on your wrist. It also has the ability to have a stopwatch function to it. And inside the watch, you'll notice there are lots of tiny, tiny pyramids. And the idea behind that is to stop the watch glaring at you because it was invented as a gouache design. And again, you've got the stopwatch that Sean has started ticking away there. Now, inside the watch, there is a Seiko Hybrid VK63 movement. What that means is you've got another accuracy point there. So less than a second a day in terms of the error to that watch. So one of these watches I had on the benchmark the other day, it did actually 15 seconds in a month. So that's kind of not much of an error, is it, really, to worry about? I haven't seen these watches before because they are brand new today. First time they've ever been seen on Shop on TV.
And two colour options. We're looking at the blue option right now. I'm going to bring the brown option in alongside, just because it looks like a completely different
I love
watch.
that when the colour completely changes the whole look of it, doesn't it?
How different is that?
Yeah. And I really do think as well this would be, again, that perfect present. Perhaps you've got someone retiring in January. You've all put some money together. What a fabulous retirement gift. Looks like you've spent an absolute fortune. You've got incredible savings with us this morning. I think that brown, it's tricky, isn't it? Because the blue is nice, but that brown, very classic.
Yes, and the stopwatch function on this watch is really handy because it's actually available for up to 12 hours. So when you started that stopwatch, it will tell you as much time as you want to actually go all through the watch. So again, if you like the accuracy of quartz, and you like the idea of having something of a limited edition, you like the classic designs that Gamages come together, then I think this watch could definitely be added to your collection.
And great price. And once again, with Gamages of London, all of the timepieces come with that complimentary gift. It's a really nice weighted boxed pen.
It's a stunning pen. If you go onto Gamages of London's website, you'll find a very similar pen. It's slightly different in the gold colouring, but it's £90. So it's a real special extra complimentary gift, which could be another gift for yourself or for another loved one. So you have really got two presents in one. But I'm so pleased we've got this range with us because we've never seen this range before, and I love the fact that you are getting something that is so unique that once they've done a design, they then, when they're sold, they're sold.
Exactly.
And then they redesign. So this is a timepiece. I doubt you'd ever bump into anybody that was wearing the same watch as
That's
you.
always the beauty of buying a Gamages watch, that you know that you're very unlikely to see anyone else wearing the watch. You also have the reassurance of a 5-year warranty on registration with these watches, which is an industry-leading warranty in its own right.
Yeah.
And Sean is showing you the rather weighty, handsome pen that also is really very handy to have should you want to actually sign a cheque at any point.
Hayley's mum still loves to sign a cheque.
Yeah, my mum loves a cheque. It's a really nice weight, the pen. I'm not... My writing is terrible if I have a bad pen. But if you have a nice pen, it writes so beautiful, and it writes so beautifully. And that is your complimentary gift alongside whichever watch you're going for with Gamages of London. And please do check your baskets out. We're hearing there are so many now in baskets that we're in a bit of a situation with most of our timepieces. So if you do fall in love, if this has caught your eye, pop it into a basket, check your basket out, or jump onto the phones and please say, no, please grab it whilst the stock is there. If you are ordering on our website, of course, you can use PayPal Pay in 3. 51.65 is the first of those 3 payments. And remember, brand new today. And David, just to remind us again, if you would, just about the brand, because we haven't worked with the brand before, and some people that just switched on might also think, oh, I haven't heard of this brand.
No, because, I mean, you'd need to... you're far too young, actually.
Oh, you say the nicest of things.
So you know...
We will get your eyes checked.
Yeah, thank you. Gamages were a department store in central London, in Holborn, and they had a wonderful pet department.
Fabulous.
With Jackie the Miner, who was very, very rude to most of the people. Naughty bird. But also a wonderful train set, if you're a kid, to go and see as well.
Yes, it was famous for that, wasn't it? And the toys as well.
Exactly, all the toys as well. So that was the essence behind the brand. But of course now it's a London boutique design shop, which kind of comes up with these designs that are limited in number, and also, as I say, when they're gone, they're gone. The chief designer is someone I know very, very well, and every time I talk to him, he's kind of coming up with these brilliant new ideas. And this is an example of a watch that's got some sporty elements, but their heritage, if you read about it on the website, goes back to a chap called William Marshall, who was the very first Earl Marshal of England, working in the time of the Crusades, so a very long time ago. And that's what it is about Gamages. It's lovely and quirky about the whole thing.
I love the contrast colour, you know, that separate contrast colour at the top there.
And you've got a rotating sub-dial there as well, so if you wanted to, at 10 o'clock, not at 10 o'clock, yes, at 10 o'clock, there is a sub-crown that you can actually twiddle if you fancy.
Oh, yeah, there is, yeah.
Have a little twiddle.
If you fancy a bit of twiddling.
You twiddle, Hayley.
I'm twiddling.
I'll make a mess.
It twiddles nicely.
Yes.
Yeah, it twiddles
Twiddle
nicely.
away.
Yeah, have a look.
Show us your twiddling.
Have a look at my twiddling.
Yeah.
There you go.
Am I going the wrong way? You see, I'm in control of time here.
So that's useful with the stopwatch, because as you can see on the left-hand side, the sub-dial goes to 24 hours. So that's not a 24-hour clock. That allows you to do a secondary time zone of up to 24 hours by using the mechanical quartz element inside the watch.
So £149.99, that comes down to £51.65 on your first of 3 interest-free payments when it comes to PayPal Pay in 3. And don't forget, with every Gamages of London purchase, you get a complimentary gift. You get that fabulous box pen, which could be a separate gift altogether. You could keep it for yourself. It's a really nice present. We looked on Gamages' website and they had a very similar pen to that, and it was £90.
So you've got that, your 5-year warranty, an amazing price. You can split the cost with PayPal on our website as well, but you must pop items now into baskets and check those baskets through, because we are just hearing that we are incredibly busy on everything. Already had sellouts, so please make sure you don't miss out.
If you are going for the tourbillon, you can see it on the bottom left-hand side there. There are so many more of you going for them than we have remaining. So if you do want to get that extra special movement, the tourbillon movement, please confirm your order.
There are so many more people ordering that than stock. I just heard how many were in baskets. I thought, let me just look how much stock we had. My word. Oh, my word. You must check your basket through. But we're going to move on because we've got so much to show you. We've got something for absolutely everybody. We've got lots of items under £150. We've got savings up to £1,100. Of course, you've got PayPal on items if you're ordering on the website as well. And, of course, delivered in time for Christmas too. But we're staying with our Gamages of London. And, oh, I love that contrast with the yellow.
Yeah, this is the acid yellow variation.
Lovely.
Again, it has the mechanical quartz movement, but you'll notice the difference here is it does have a 24-hour clock at 6 o'clock. It's a 43mm case size with scratch-resistant mineral glass with the Seiko-powered mechanical quartz inside the watch itself. We've got a rotating bezel. Very interesting design around the dial of the watch.
It's very designer, isn't it?
And
Yeah.
it's very much limited in terms of the number of watches they've ever produced.
And this is down to £149.99. It's a £200 saving. It's brand new today. Again, it's Gamages of London, so you'll get that complimentary pen included. It's a bit more sporty, this one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got two colour options with this as well. And it has got that sort of sporty look with that lovely leather strap. So taking you very much from day into night as well. This could be really with a really dressed up outfit. This could be with jeans and a shirt or a T-shirt. This is a timepiece I think you'll go to day after day. This will be the watch that you wear. Entirely up to you which colour option you go for. But I think for me, it is that brown strap with that acid yellow just catches your eye, doesn't it?
I think, again, they're very different in the different colour options.
5-year warranty, hand assembled, great story to the brand as well. Don't forget you have got your complimentary pen, which if you go onto their website, you see a very similar pen. It's just slightly different in the colouring of the gold. That's £90. You've got that coming alongside your timepiece as a complimentary gift. But please remember, this is our last timepiece show as far as we know before Christmas. There's no more scheduled in, and of course all delivered in time for Christmas as well. 437971 is your item number. Whether you are thinking about Christmas, whether you're treating yourself, whether you're thinking ahead for 18th, 21st, 30th birthdays, you have got such great opportunity to get the perfect present. A present that just keeps on giving. Every time they look at that watch, they'll think of you, when it was bought, why it was bought. Timepieces that could be handed down as well in the future to their children because it meant so much to them. But remember, we said about complimentary gifts. We have a complimentary gift with Swan and Edgar, but this is our Gamages of London complimentary gift, which is this beautifully weighted, writes so smoothly, a stunning pen that if you go onto Gamages' website, they have the same pen, it's slightly different in the colour, and it's £90. So 437971 is your item number. And then, of course, split that cost with PayPal, £51.65. Now, we're just hearing that we're in a bit of a situation on virtually every timepiece, if we're honest. We have so many in baskets, and the truth is, if you all checked out, I don't think would have a timepiece at all. So we'll talk you through, of course, how to order on our website. It's very easy to do, but you must go through to check out. So go to our live show. That'll take you always to the show that is on, and it'll take you through to every product that we have available. You can pop then things and items into baskets. You can add them into baskets you can buy now, and then you can go through to your basket and check that basket out. Our system, please don't hope that it'll be in your basket tomorrow or the day after, because on some websites you can go back a week later. I've got one website, I've got about 16 items in my basket still, but our system isn't like that, and especially with timepieces, because we have such low stock. Sadly, the majority of pieces now, there's more people ordering, the stock is available, so you do need to check that basket out.
I think there are so many people going for the tourbillon. We should remind you of that tourbillon and the movement. We've got a little clip that we can show you, actually. We don't want you to miss out on this. We get very serious when it comes to this watch because it's such a fabulous price, the tourbillon. The tourbillon should be just shy of £2,000. It is all about the movement here, isn't it, David?
So Breguet invented this in 1801. Only got a 10-year patent on it. It negates the forces of gravity, and the Swan and Edgar tourbillons are actually comprised of 322 individual parts and 19 jewels. They are really limited in numbers, and in terms of a watch that actually looks the part, then you can't go any further than the way that Swan and Edgar have actually made a design that is elegant simplicity personified. And you can see these from the shots you're looking at now, the gull wing finish, the way it catches the light. 316 stainless steel, sapphire glass, and a first layer leather strap with an easy deployment clasp. When you put all of that together, and everyone that buys a tourbillon's done their research anyway, so I'm talking to the converted, you know that a Swan and Edgar tourbillon is something really special.
It is that dream. It's that dream timepiece.
It is.
It's like that beautiful sports car you've dreamt about ever being able to afford. And tonight with Tourbillon, you have got the opportunity to afford at the lowest ever price we've had it. We really are blown away with this price. It is only this price for the show, so I'm afraid after our +1 shows it does go up in price.
Yeah, and if you are watching on +1 STV or ITV +1, please just check the website for the stock that we have remaining. On the website you can see already those top two on the right hand side, 2 sellouts right there. On the tourbillon itself, when you go through on the tourbillon, you will see that the red colour option is already sold out. The green was sold out before we got to the actual show itself. The others are massively over allocating now. So if you want to get hold of that special piece, just click on the tourbillon that you see there. Even though it's in the red, when you go through, it'll show you all the different colour options that you've got. It will show you if they are sold out as well when you select your option. We do have blue, yellow and orange hanging on, massively over allocated. So if you want to get that, what a Christmas present to yourself.
Oh, yes.
I'll
and what a
take
Christmas present to a loved one. The back of the watch is just as incredible as the front. And it makes you appreciate, because tell us again, David, how many watchmakers does it take to assemble this?
30 individual watchmakers,
Wow.
and not any ordinary watchmaker, because they have to go through an apprenticeship beyond belief to actually get into the tourbillon camp. So very few of them are made in truth anyway. 450 different processes and 322 parts. So everyone is made with a labour of love. Remember, these watches also come with a 5-year warranty. So, you know, you've got that confidence behind it. But watches of this calibre are designed to last many decades.
I can see this being handed down generation after generation. Keep the beautiful box it comes in. Also keep the outer box and keep that guarantee in there. And don't forget as well, you have got the complimentary gift of the card wallet, but what you're buying here, I think, is a piece of history of you, something that will be passed down through your family. But you do need to check your baskets out, because...
We just wanted to remind you, didn't we?
Because if you all check out, there's not only this many left, there's actually...
Minus.
because there's far too many people with those in baskets to do check out. It will be a dream for yourself or a dream for the person that opens that box. Been made tonight, honestly. But we are moving on. We've got something for everybody.
Well, we've had lots of requests to feature the remaining ladies' timepieces we've got. Remember, we've already had sellouts when it comes to our ladies' timepieces. We're going back to Gamages of London. These watches have a diamond in them.
They have a diamond, and this is the first time on Shop on TV and the first time I've seen these watches. And don't you just love the colours?
The colours are
vibrant.
You know,
my sister would absolutely love these. We're already really busy. The diamond there is just under 12 o'clock. Thank you very much.
So that's a genuine diamond, and it's a Swiss quartz movement, 35mm case size. Doesn't it fit beautifully against that first layer leather strap as well? It complements it really, really well. And it's, again, really simple, just the cardinal points and the alpha numerals on there. Really deep leather stitching there. Isn't that nice?
Stunning.
And in terms of wrist size, you know, 185mm is really... Hayley, if you just actually take it around your wrist, you'll see there's quite a lot of give there. If you've got a larger wrist, you'll be able to wear it as well.
And the fact you've got that gold option with the pink, And then you've got the silver option with the blue.
But the dial itself, it's actually described as a psychedelic pattern. It's very retro, isn't it? Yes.
Oh, yeah, you can see now.
You see it swirls. There's a swirling going on.
What were those?
That's going to be a lovely present.
What are those things you used to look through?
Kaleidoscope.
Oh, the kaleidoscope.
Yeah. It's like a kaleidoscope.
We've still got one of those at Mum's.
I bet you have.
Yes.
But remember what I said about Gamages, that every one of these watches is limited in numbers, and when they're done, they're done. So the ladies' watches in particular, they're pretty unusual, and they're really limited. So if you don't want to find going to a party and someone having the same watch as you, then this is a great choice.
And just hearing each one of us, each colour option is now in single figures. You will get.
We've only just looked at this. You're absolutely loving it. I can't believe that you're getting this pen alongside. This is our complimentary gift.
Yeah, and how much did you say on the website?
It was £90.
Very similar, £90. Yeah.
That'd make the watch £9.99.
Yeah.
That's crazy, isn't it? And this is a really nice colour option.
Are we calling that
Again,
blue?
you really see in the face there.
I just check what we're calling that, because again, I would say that's more of a teal, but
or
an aqua.
I don't know if we can get the box in as well, David. If you could bring the Gamages box.
Steel blue.
Because I want to show that these things don't come in a pouch like so many watches come in pouches at this price point.
Oh, wow.
This comes in a fully accredited leatherette style.
I do like a nice box, and you do get a very nice box. Brand new today, great saving. Split that cost as well, of course, with PayPal. Getting you complimentary gift. 5-year warranty.
5-year warranty.
Wow.
And Sean is showing the box, which I think is another wonderful selling point.
I think it is. I worked for a time in a jeweller's, and you know, because you had everything out and you'd have to go out the back and hunt for the box.
Yes.
And so often someone had thrown a box away, there wasn't a box. People wouldn't buy things if they didn't have the nice box. They're like, oh, I don't want it if it hasn't got the box. I think the box is so important, and that is a fantastic box. That is going to be a beautiful present, whether that is for a mum, a sister. Perhaps you just want that little something special, and you know they love that splash of colour. And you have, with both of these options, got two great colour options. That stunning pink, which is eye-catching. Don't forget, diamond at 12 o'clock. And, of course, you have got as well, we call it ice blue. Is it ice blue?
Well,
ice baby?
Yeah.
Steel blue?
Steel
blue.
Yeah.
Steel blue.
Aqua, we're thinking, a little bit of aqua. Yeah. And so two colour options. But we are hearing, we're again, single figures. So 401, we're going to have to move away from this now. 401 246 is your item number. Check out the website, shopontv.co.uk. Of course, on the website, you can find absolutely everything. You will see 2 items sold out, but actually, when you go through to colour options and our other options, you also have sellouts. It is very much only as long as the stock is available on all our timepieces now. Really busy on absolutely everything. You might be looking at that beautiful heart, thinking, we haven't seen that yet. Oh, this has got a super soft strap. Oh, that's lovely. We are going to show you very quickly another ladies' option. I've got to say, this strap is beautiful.
What a great gift.
Great gift.
That's lovely. That is lovely. That's so nice on, isn't it?
I think it's very youthful as well, actually.
Do I look 10 years younger?
I think it... Well, I wouldn't want to make any claims.
Not a miracle maker.
I don't make any claims. now.
Maybe we hang it over your face.
Gosh, I feel really good now.
But all these colours also, they kind of lift your spirits. Because, you know, when you've got this dull weather right now.
And being a heart, you're sending this with so much love. So as a present, I think that
Guys,
is so nice.
get it for Christmas. You know, that will get you a few favours. She might let you down the pub for a few drinks. You never know.
We can't guarantee that.
No, we're making no claims once again. Hayley being younger and you getting favours. No claims here.
And remember, in there as well, right in the centre of the dip of the heart is that diamond.
That's stunning, isn't it? That is really cute.
So all of our Gamages of London ladies, pure heart diamond watches, our diamond watches, they have a diamond right there. Oh, and look at the detail on the
texture,
again.
Again, it's psychedelic.
Lovely.
It looks like an old vinyl record, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
It does.
And then, of course, Swiss movement at the bottom. So, you know, you've got a quartz movement from Switzerland in powering the watch. And that's beautiful. Is it fuchsia? I never can remember. What colour is that pink? It's pink. We're calling it pink.
I'd say it's more of a hot pink. Or
yeah.
It's more than a pastel, isn't it? It's brighter. Yeah. Like you said, it's that real pop of colour. If you want to go for that one, 346365, just $99.99, $34.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments.
That leather is lovely.
It will come in that gorgeous box again as well, remember. So if you are thinking of a gift, it'll come in that lovely box that you see there, that leatherette finish on the box. And not only the box, you will get that complimentary gift. You'll get that pen in a second box.
Would you like me to open that so people can see the pen? Because you haven't got enough hands. There you go.
I'm holding all the boxes.
That's it. That looks now like you've got 4 pairs of hands. That's like a miracle.
This is amazing.
How many hands has this man got? It's amazing. That pen, if you go onto the website, you'll find virtually identical pen on Gamages of London website, and it's £90. But go onto our website and do please check your baskets through. I've just heard one of my favourite timepieces, which we're going to have a sneaky look at next, which is our world timer. We're in a bit of a situation with this timepiece now. Because we're limited stock, very limited stock, which means we are super limited on colour options now. It will be first come, first served. And before we know it, there's going to be more people ordering the stocks available. Again, another beautifully boxed up. What a stunning box.
Oh, yes. And again, when you're looking for gifts, this is the thing that really... This is the best man's gift, isn't it?
Ooh,
this is the, you know, the 21st birthday.
Yes,
It's got such great pedigree to it as well. You research world timers, you know that they're something to be collected. But then with Swan and Edgar, they've gone the extra mile and given it a space theme. And they've added to it this kind of like kudos of having this sapphire glass crystal on the front of the watch, and really excellent Swiss superluminova on the baton so you can tell the time at night. 24 cities around the edge of the watch. A nice, generous strap size, so 210 millimetres, which allows you to actually wear the watch if you just happen to have a larger wrist.
And a really nice weight to it as well. I think...
8 ounces, we said. It's 200 grams, 185 grams, something like that.
Just hearing limited stock in all colours now.
Everything's gone absolutely crazy on our website. Colour option choice is yours. For me, it is the orange. However, when you do go for, and if you want the orange, there's one left. But if you do go for the blue, there's one left. And we have got the grey option. There's not quite... No, there's not one, but there's not too many more than one.
Yeah.
So it is now first come, first served. But you look at the blue and the grey, and it is like you are looking at the sky. I can see the stars. I can see those planets.
The diamond etched indices and the way that Swan and Edgar is popping there with the night sky is phenomenal. And because it's sapphire crystal, it allows a different look inside it as well. Sapphire crystal is used in the most expensive watches costing hundreds of thousands of pounds. Still use a sapphire crystal, but it's no better material. It's actually carved with diamond drills to get it into that. It's the only thing that can actually cut sapphire glass. So having that on the watch and having that pure stainless steel strap and having all the details and the world timer function as well. And on the back of the watch, you can see the moon landing, Neil Armstrong in 1969, or someone that looks maybe like him, with the Earth in the background.
It's in the same outfit.
The man in the suit. And that's a deeply etched stainless steel. When you get that home, you'll be marvelling at how beautiful that is.
And the fact that it is a world timer, now we can explain, and we've got a clip, haven't we, that shows how easy it is to set.
So
the
we can tell
timer
the time in 24
different places.
cities around the world, which is really clever.
Yes, and the man in the back of the room has been waiting patiently to show you this clip.
All he does.
That's all he does all day. He just moves London to 1 o'clock in the morning, and then in a few minutes he'll move London to 2 o'clock. I know, he's so predictable. And then New York is 2000 hours, so time for that cocktail. Rio, 2200, time to go down to the nightclub. And then if you're down in Auckland, you can call Auntie up because it's early in the morning, so she will be ready to take your call. That is a nebula grey option. The nebula grey option is really cool because it actually is in very limited numbers overall. The very fewest numbers have been made of the nebula grey.
So clever, isn't it?
I love the orange. It's such a pop of colour as well. Each colour option has a real different look to it. That orange is so vibrant. Again, it doesn't look like a watch that's $149.99. If you buy it at Swan and Edgar right now, it is our usual price. It's £230. So get it right now with us whilst we've got the discount, whilst you've got that complimentary gift, and whilst you can take advantage of PayPal. If you're paying online, £51.65 on your first of 3 payments.
Do remember, the reason that little clock is on the screen, and we're coming towards the end of our live show, if you are watching on +1, you do need to check stock now, I'm afraid. We've had such a busy night, just check things are in stock. But after our +1 show this morning, that price is going back up. So that price will be $200. If there's any stock left, it will go back up to your £230. So please grab it whilst you've got this saving. Everything in baskets, so they're wanted, and you will tomorrow kick yourself if you come back and discover either it's sold out completely, because we are down to very low amounts in all colours, or the fact that it has gone back up to £230 and you could have got it at such an incredible saving. It will not disappoint whether you're buying this for yourself or whether it is that present. Perhaps you've got someone that's going off travelling. I know a lot of people going off travelling in January. What a great gift to give them.
Yeah,
for
with
Christmas.
that world timer on it. That's a brilliant idea.
So wherever they go and where the onward go, they will always know what time it is
in
at
different
home.
time
So every time they
zones.
look at their watch, they'll think of you. They may even ring you. It might remind them to give you a ring whilst they're
promise
away.
that either.
We can't promise that. We're making lots of promises tonight, but they are just gentle.
And we are limited
Perhaps.
stock, remember, across
Yes,
the
we are.
board. However, if you want the orange one or you want the blue one and you've got it in a basket, you've got to confirm your order and check out. I'm going to check.
Tiny
I think there's
amounts
more
of
people
stock.
trying to order than we've got
Remember,
stock in the orange and blue
fabulously
especially.
boxed. So being a present, if it is that present, you know, that really special present, the box is absolutely stunning. The nice thing about the box is it's like having a watch box, isn't it? You then have somewhere to keep your watch safe, whether that is on your sort of bedside table, whether that's on the top of the drawers. You'll pop your watch in there, and it's a piece. I'd have it open, actually, just so everybody could have a little look inside for that short time when it's not on your wrist, because I do think this is a watch you will wear every single day of the week. You'll fall in love with it just like we have.
And I love the grey as well. All 3 colourways that we've got here in this world timer are stunning. The grey really is that, again, that night sky, that space scene, if you like, isn't it, David?
But remember also that the powerhouse of this watch is a highly accurate Seiko quartz movement, which accuracy by Seiko is claimed to be less than 20 seconds a month in terms of error. So you've got an ultra accurate timepiece. You also have an average life of 3 years on the battery, again, according to Seiko, with average use. So the battery won't need to be replaced that often. And it's a very simple operation to do that as well. Put all those together and all the premium materials in this watch. This watch should be costing twice. I mean, I think Swan and Edgar is £230.
£230, yeah.
Is what they normally, and that sells every day at that price.
Yes,
it's a really
I see the
popular
sales going at that price. So to get this opportunity tonight, to get it under 150, plus of course that leather card holder as well.
Yes, that's coming on the side.
you have. Don't forget, with all Swan and Edgar's timepieces, you are getting this complimentary gift, and it is a leather card holder. It's super, super slim, and love that because you can slip that into a back pocket, into an inside pocket in a jacket, into my handbag, and you can pop your cards in there. You'd probably say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. I've got a lot more in mine because I just don't know when I'll need my boots card, and then I've got my gym card in there as well. But that is so handy.
You never get there.
Just to throw into a bag, into the little zipper pick at a bag, because that's or just to take out, because that's all we need really now, isn't it? And it's not a big bulky purse like or wallet that we normally have. So that could be a present for somebody else. It's actually £45 if you go on Swan and Edgar's website for the actual card holder, and that is completely a complimentary gift that will come beside all of your Swan and Edgar timepieces with a 5-year warranty as well. But we are going to have to move away from this, massively busy, And again, that's where you see that quality.
Yeah, the quality and the finish.
So that's your butterfly clasp deployment
I like
clasp.
those clasps.
And these can be sized up and down according to your wrist size as well. So if you've got an 8-inch wrist, you're going to be fine. You can measure a wrist easily, and you can see the dimensions on the website as well.
Great.
Limited stock across the board, all colours. If you want the orange or the blue and you've got it in a basket, you've got to check it out right now. Don't miss out on that. Remember, you can see there, out of stock. The tourbillon in red, out of stock. We're having sellouts here, there,
And remember,
everywhere.
the tourbillon and also the world time are going back up in price after our +1 shows, if there's any stock left. But we are down to very, 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 very low amounts now. So please do just check your basket out. Remember, it's our last timepiece show before Christmas. Got no more scheduled in shows. And, of course, everything delivered in time for Christmas if you are thinking Christmas gifts as well. But do think ahead as well for January for presents, for birthdays, 18th, 20th. Perhaps you've got someone retiring, you want a retirement gift. Think about that now, because I'm not sure when we'll have Timepieces back with us in the new year. Wow! Now we haven't seen this
This is
yet.
rare. This
Isn't
is
it?
actually the only tonneau-shaped watch we've got on the show, and tonneau was invented by Cartier, I think, in the 1920s.
Yeah.
And the curvature of the mineral
Look
glass
at
is the
that.
distinguishing feature on this watch. Inside, we've got
Wow.
an automatic watch, a 210-part 20 dual movement. It's a chunky watch, and it really does make a statement in its own way. It's got the day and the date function as well. This is in blue with an IP finish on it, the IP finish giving it the resilience. First layer leather strap, and it's got a 5-year warranty, and this watch will come with a leather card holder as well.
Really unusual
Isn't
design,
it?
this. Really is a talking piece, isn't it, when it comes to your timepieces? That blue and the gold, the yellow gold IP plating that you see there, the contrast is really nice, isn't it? Really nice.
And then you have got 2 other colour options available for you as well. It is fully automatic, so that means you're creating time. As you wear this, it's like it self-winds.
You're
doesn't it?
buying a British invention by John Harwood in 1924. John Harwood invented it, and then a Swiss brand I won't mention tried to claim they did.
Oh, really?
And that resulted in a...
Let's not get into that.
Anyway, they lost, and John Harwood is given... And then they had the temerity to actually use him in their advertising, which I thought was really quite nice.
Fabulous.
Yeah, but anyway, this is acid yellow. Don't we love an acid yellow?
Yeah, we like that
Yeah.
one.
Really
I do
pop
like
that,
that
isn't it?
splash of acid yellow on a timepiece.
Now, it's called the excavator. People might be wondering why it's called the excavator. That's the first steam-powered excavator, but by a chap whose name I've forgotten now, is a colleague of Watt.
I think we're calling this one brown.
then
This
we've got a
one is
cherry
the
as well.
cherry.
Now, the
got there.
brown option is very low.
Oh, single figures on the brown
very
option.
single. So give us a wobble with your brown, Sean.
Oh, hello. Just got to work out which one it is.
There's your brown.
This is my brown.
So there's
your brown.
very, very low
Contrast
single
stitching
figures.
on there.
That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like that.
I like the
and
little
then
gas-
It's got a
Basket
nice
as well.
weight to it as well. Yeah, I love the.
let's have a look at the cherry,
design.
because I like the cherry. Cherry is very nice. And again, low figures on the cherry as well, slightly more than the brown, but
Bit of acid
we're
yellow on
talking
there.
a handful. That's
That really pops the acid yellow, and then you've got the red contrast.
Yeah.
on the
People
stick.
like the idea of that thick case size
Yes.
as well, because again, it's horses for courses, and the tourbillon, sorry, not tourbillon, the at tonneau, the tonneau shape is actually very rare.
That must be very tricky to do, mustn't it, with the
Yeah,
glasses?
it's
to
really
get
hard
that.
to do.
really expensive,
Yeah.
isn't it? That
Yeah.
It
process.
must be really tricky to
And you
get
don't
that.
see many watches like that.
And we are getting busier and
We-
busier.
we
If
are.
you want to make sure you get any items that you've got in
It's been
baskets.
so nice because
Yeah.
you have absolutely loved everything that
Everything.
David
Yeah.
has bought. Virtually everything really in baskets on our website. So do check your baskets out. This piece we haven't seen until right now. This is the first time we've shown you. You have asked to see this and you're loving this. It's nice to have something that is different, and you don't often see a watch this shape.
And this is the most popular colour option, and that's just what we like. Blue is just...
Blue's always so popular in a timepiece, isn't it? Yeah.
And it's quite safe, you know, in terms of colour choices. But don't you like the contrast stitching on that first layer strap as well?
Yes,
that is
nice.
such a beautiful strap, and the strap ages beautifully as well. And even if you look, and I'm sure Sean will show it, but even the buckle has got a little Swan and Edgar logo on it. So everything about this watch is truly considered, and as you'd expect, it's going to be coming in a presentation box like you've seen all the other watches.
With a 5-year warranty.
With a 5-year warranty and the leather card holder.
Which is incredible. Hand assembled, 5-year warranty. It's coming boxed. It comes with the complimentary gift, which is a leather actual card holder that is worth £45, I should say, on its own. So you are getting that complimentary gift alongside it. And you have, at the minute, got 3 colour options. That's your complimentary gift with all of Swan and Edgar's timepieces. You can put your credit cards in there. Sensible people say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got so many in mine because you can fit a couple in each of those, and a couple in the middle there as well. And then just grab that as you run out the door, whether that's to go into
shaped like this.
a small... It's not at all.
It's not flat. It's not going in your back pockets.
It's not at all. It's not. I'm not that bad, but it's just all the cards I may
Our life is shaped like that.
when I pop out. And that's great, I think, for me to go into a small handbag, but for a guy just to go into your back pocket and no one knows a wallet's there, or to go into the inside pocket.
Yeah, good point.
And we've always had really bulging sort of wallets and purses, haven't we? And now that's really super slim. You know, it's going to be a sort of, I think, a safer...
You can tuck it away, can't you?
One to do exactly that, to tuck it away. Check everything on our website. We have had sellouts, as you see there, on 2 of our watch options completely. But if you do click onto some of the watches, you will find now that some of the colour options have sold out and gone as well. And virtually everything is in people's baskets. So please do check your basket out. It's been a fabulous show. Such a long time since we've done a timepiece show, and they're shows I love doing because it is just like, it's like a treat. It's
a true treat. I mean, and I'm so pleased we could schedule this before Christmas, because it's solving the problem of absolutely deciding what to get someone for Christmas.
And I think everybody loves a timepiece. And when you buy a timepiece, I've bought so many for 21st, 30th, for special birthdays, often had them engraved, because I know every time that person looks at their wrist and looks at the time, they'll think about who bought that timepiece. They'll think about why that timepiece has been bought. And we've got timepieces for everybody. And I truly do think... Samuel Joseph, this was a new
brand to shop on TV last time, which was in October. And this particular watch that Sean is showing now was the star of the show.
I'm not surprised.
And just hearing, we had quite a big stock on this, 75% of the stock.
Oh, wow. We did have the most
check
stock
your baskets out. Again, if you've got things in baskets, please confirm your orders and check out. If you're watching on our +1 channels, just check that we have stock remaining. So that's the blue option. Carry on.
And this has a 210-part 20 jewel movement. It's a 45mm in terms of the case size and 15mm deep. It has those stirrup lugs to it. I love those stirrup lugs. Day, date and month. Month at 2 o'clock on this watch, and the day is on the left-hand side and the date is on the right-hand side. Open heart, beating beautifully there. Part of the 210 parts you can see through there, exhibition back, and that is the powerhouse of the movement. That is charging the watch through basic kinetic energy that was invented 101 years ago in Bolton.
So it's just your movement.
Yeah.
Just your movement that charges it. No battery. This is the no problem watch. Don't need to worry, because day in, day out, if you wear the watch, it's going to tell the time and it's going to keep charged. You're not going to need any batteries with this watch.
Really nice size face as well, and that looks really good on my wrist, especially that blue one. It's a really nice size to wear, and a really gorgeous colour in the blue. However, you have got a second option that's been really popular as well, and that is the black option that we're seeing there. And that black against that rose gold is just, wow, and you really see the face. That's stunning, isn't it?
The detail.
And no pushers. You see that it's got those recessed pushers that they're easily controlled. That's allowing you to change the day, the date, and the month. Naturally, the day and the date will change automatically for you anyway, providing you keep the watch powered. But it just gives you a smoother look on the case, the way that it's presented and put together.
And it's stunning on the wrist. It's a really nice depth to the watch, but it's not too heavy, it's not too bulky, because you've got those recesses that you see there. It adds to the smoothness of the design.
It does. So I think whatever sort of size wrist you've got is going to sit really, really nicely.
And this is a micro brand. This is Samuel Joseph. The second time we've ever seen it. Their history goes back to the Premier League, where they design watches for the Premier League. It's a London-based team, and they come up with very, very limited numbers of watches, and it's rare to see them. As I say, this is only the second time we've seen a Samuel Joseph watch on ITV and STV.
I love the fact that you know, these timepieces are made, and then that's it. That, you know, when that watch is sold out, then another design comes through. The chances of bumping into someone in that same watch are going to be so slim. But so many people, what they'll see when they see it, they'll notice that on your wrist. What's the time? What is that timepiece? Absolutely gorgeous. You have got the choice of the rose blue or the rose black. It's entirely up to you, and please grab that whilst the stock is available. Of course, you can split the cost. You've got £110 off the regular price, and when you split that with PayPal, it goes down to £48.31. That's the first of your 3 payments. But that'll be the first payment you pay, and you have got your Christmas gift solved as well. Have a look at my blue. Super limited in stock. That's on my wrist. So I think this is a great unisex watch. This is for all and everybody. Goes lovely with my suit. It's going to go lovely with a crisp white shirt.
It's a real vibrant blue, that, isn't it? Really nice colour.
It's really luscious, and it goes so well with that rose gold IP. Of course, rose gold originally invented by Fabergé in the 19th century, and came back into fashion recently because it's just a warmer colour, isn't it, than the yellow gold?
Yeah. So soft, isn't it, that rose
And I
gold?
love that open heart. You're seeing the beating heart of your timepiece, and it really it makes you really do look at that face, and then you start to think, gosh, someone's hand assembled all of those pieces in the back of that watch, and you just can't
just
quite
putting it together, how intricate
my
it'd be, how
word.
delicate it'd be to do.
I struggle with some drawers or a wardrobe. Can you imagine all those tiny pieces? You'd be like, oh my, I just absolutely the technique,
patience.
the workmanship, the knowledge in a timepiece for £140.
And they really have gone the extra mile in the dial, because if you look at the dial, not only Roman numerals, just considered Roman numerals, you've got that kind of like sunburst finish on the dial as well. And around the edge of the watch, you've got a mirrored finish that allows the light to bounce out. You really notice this watch. I've noticed that when you see someone wearing this, it's visible. It's really visible.
Yeah. It's eye-catching. It's stunning. We're going to have to move away from these timepieces, though, because they're another piece that has gone down to very, very low figures. So please check your baskets through. There's going to be a few disappointed people, I think, this evening, because I think a lot of you will think, no, it's OK, but we're so busy on every item that we've got available. So there's just 2 sellouts visual there. When you go through to certain items, you'll find a lot, the colour options have sold out, but actually a lot of items now are down to single figures, and more people ordering than stock is available. Now, we had 2 show specials, so we're going to try and fit them in at the end of the show, because sadly, if there's stock left, these will go back up in stock after the +1 show, so you desperately need to check your basket through. We're going to go, first of all...
We're going to try and remind you of both of them, but they're both massively over-allocated. The tourbillon movement is so special. Just take a look at this movement. And when you get this home, when it arrives, it'll come double boxed, if you like, but when you open the actual box itself, this is the blue option. Hayley's got a second one in the box here. We just want to show you. Imagine this Christmas morning, if it's a Christmas gift for someone.
I mean, how stunning.
What an heirloom
is that?
piece.
Absolutely beautiful. It comes in an outer box, so you're going to unwrap, you've got the outer box. I'm doing this from behind, and I can't quite see if I'm getting the clasp right. I'll let you do the clasp if you would. Thank you so much. Yeah. That would be lovely. Well, I did have to ask about 3 times, but thank you for your help.
Yeah.
And then, oh wow.
So that's the yellow option. Now,
it is just
tell us all about this.
So I say that's a tiger's eye colour. Inside that watch are 322 parts and 19 jewels, assembled by a team of 30 watchmakers, embarking on 450 different processes to make a single watch. The watch takes a long time to produce, and that's why very few of them are made. The Swan and Edgar design is a compromise of function over facility in terms of the way that the watch has been put together is less is more, the way it's been put together. 42 millimeters case size, sapphire glass on the front and back, cabochon crown, first layer strap, and inside, as you can see, the movement is moving through 360 degrees every minute. And that is negating the forces of gravity invented by Abraham Louis Breguet in 1801.
Now, we've got to let everyone know, colour-wise, we only have the yellow remaining. That's the colour that you're looking at right now.
We've sold out of 3 colour options. The yellow is all that is remaining, but in baskets, you have to check that basket through. You can still order. You can still put this into a basket. Have a look at the workings of this incredible timepiece. This is a dream watch. This is like the dream sports car that you've always dreamt of being able to afford to buy, and we have got this at the lowest ever price. Tell us about the amount of actual watchmakers, the craftsmanship, the quality of the watchmaker.
So most watchmakers can't make a tourbillon. Let's start with that point. And then if you can, you've passed your exams to get to the level where you can make a tourbillon. A lot of really famous watch companies don't make tourbillons. They're too much hassle, too much time.
Too much time.
You've got to have the love of the profession to actually make a tourbillon. And Swan and Edgar, really, when they designed this watch, they wanted to make it elegant and simple and beautiful and memorable. And they've achieved all of these things. So you review the tourbillon online, look at the Swan and Edgar tourbillon, it gets fabulous reviews. When people get it home, they're so delighted with the fact that it's really a work of art.
And if you go to Swan and Edgar right now, you can, but you will pay £2,000 for this exact same timepiece that we're talking about.
And ours will, if there is any stock of the yellow, because that is all we have available now, it will go back up to £2,000, £1,999. This has only been at its lowest price. We've matched the lowest ever price we've ever done. Sean and myself had never done this tourbillon at this price before. It's only been that price for the show. So after the +1 shows, it will go back up in price if there's stock left. I doubt for a moment now that there will be anything. The yellow, all 3 colour options already sold out and gone. And look at that working. It's an absolute dream.
So you can see the way that Breguet envisaged this, but this is beyond his capabilities because you need laser-powered tools, you need computer-designed machinery, and the skill of 30 watchmakers to put together something that is so precise and beautiful as this. On the right-hand side is the 42-hour power reserve, and that allows the watch to actually power for more than 2 days, well, not 2 days, 1.5 days, without any further action on your part. The watch is phenomenal, and I'm so pleased that we're able to get even a few of these for Shop on TV tonight.
Unfortunately, we've had several sellouts, not just on the tourbillon, but on several different timepieces. I just want to show you the one we have that's remaining, only left in yellow. And
we're just hearing, if everybody checks out,
it's beautiful.
we would have sold 180% of the stock. That's not possible. We can't have another 80%. So, sorry, 80% of you are going to miss out if you don't check your basket through. This is that dream, and whether this is a dream that you are buying as a gift or whether this is a dream that you're buying for yourself, because like David always says, if you are purchasing this, you've looked and you've researched, you know about tourbillons, you know that they can be tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of pounds. And hand on heart, out of all the tourbillons that we've sold, this is, I think, the most stunning.
So
visually.
stylish, yeah.
It is definitely the most stylish.
Most watchmakers overcomplicate it.
Yeah.
And what Swan and Edgar have done is just taken out all the complications to make it just elegant.
It's all about that movement.
It's the equivalent in watch terms of what ladies call that little black dress that's just perfect.
Oh, yeah, goes with everything.
Goes with everything, and and that's a tourbillon.
Perfect.
From Swan and Edgar.
That movement that we look at there, it really is mesmerising. When we saw the back, the reverse, the colourway that we've got here in this yellow, what do you call it, David?
So I call it tiger's eye.
Tiger's
and
eye.
I don't think that we're doing it justice, really. And I think when people get these home, they're normally bowled over by what
I absolutely agree. It does look stunning on air, but it is when you open that box for the first time. It is like, it's a bit like, what was the film? And every time they opened the suitcase, this bright light came out. And you're like, oh my word, what's in that box? And this is what is in that box. $899.99, the lowest ever price Sean and myself have ever done this timepiece. A timepiece that, oh my word.
And you don't have to pay that today, remember?
No, of course you don't. You can, if you're ordering on our website, split that cost with PayPal Pay in 3 to £302.31. That's the first of your 3 payments. And whether this is that Christmas gift, whether you're getting married and they don't want a wedding ring, give them the most incredible actual watch that every time they look at the watch they'll think of you, that they want to spend all their time with you. Honestly, you are buying something that will, I think, live on forever through your family as well, because it will be something you then hand down to your children.
Still got more people adding these into baskets. If you want to get it, remember the price goes up after our live shows. The price will be honoured on our +1 shows on ITV and STV +1. But check the stock, see what stock we have remaining if you are watching on the +1 channels. And if you want to get it, if you're that person who's just popped it into a basket, confirm your order and check it out.
Yeah, because you're pushing in. But you can, because it's not yours until you check out. So sadly, we can have just one of these left. And 501 of you could have it in a basket, and still someone could jump on the phones or put it in a basket before any of you and order it first. It's only yours when you check your basket through. It remains ours until that moment in time. And that's what a lot of people have found out with the other colour options. Sold out of 3 colour options of this. We have the yellow left, beautifully boxed, that perfect present, 5-year warranty, and you do get a complimentary gift of the leather wallet as well. We've got to say a massive thank you to David.
It was a great pleasure.
The time has
been
gone,
a great
the stock
show.
has gone.
Always a joy.
Always a joy
All
to
the
have your
best.
company as well. Check your baskets out and enjoy. See you later.